Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Long time no see. Yeah, what's up, Nova? Yeah, long time no see. I feel like I see you in like the comment section, but definitely not in my streams. Like, it's been a while for sure. How are you though? Same, pretty much looking for a new place. Oh, trying to get a new car and debating if I want to go to AX this year. Ooh, well, I'm going to AX this year, so if you decide to go, why not, say hi. If you see somebody with like Gilgamesh shit, it's most likely me. Especially a male with Gilgamesh shit. You'll probably see a couple girls, couple women with some Gil stuff. That's normal. If you see a guy with Gil stuff, that's most definitely me. I haven't run into anybody who is not female or not a woman that has like a Gilgamesh bag or something. Which makes sense, but I gotta represent my king. It's not a husbando thing, it's a king thing. When is Charlie coming? He should be coming in about 15 minutes. Good luck to everybody who's going to be trying for Charlemagne. If it wasn't obvious, I'm not going to be going for him myself. A couple years, like 2 years ago when he first came out, I believe I threw one multi-shot and I just got him. Or it was like a couple singles. So I could theoretically try that again, but I don't really want to. Truth be told, I got him in JP, but I don't really use him. He's good, but like, I have other quick loopers I'd rather use. I saw you last year, but I didn't want to yell at me. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, at the FGO panel. Yeah, a couple of people recognized me at the FGO panel, funny enough. Like, one of the funniest interactions was like, I was like talking to someone I know. And their friend asked me, are you like famous or something? I'm like, no, I don't think I am. And then literal seconds afterwards, somebody recognized me and was like, hey, are you this guy on YouTube? And I was like, oh shit, I guess I am kind of, but not really, like being real, I'm not popular, but it is funny when people recognize me. It's a feel-good moment. But hopefully if you see me this year, if you decide to go, it's not in the panel, and then we could just chill and talk, have a chill interaction. I understand why you don't want to yell during the panel. That would have been a little bit crazy, to say the least. But yeah, good luck finding a new place and getting a new car for sure. Hopefully you could get that all sorted out, and of course make it to AX, because there's a lot of stuff, or not a lot of stuff, but a lot of guests that they announced in the past week. A lot of voice actors from Grand Order, or just voice actors in general, voice actresses, are gonna be guests, so that's exciting. I wonder if they're gonna do any signings, any autographs. If they are, I'm going to be stressed out, I'm not going to lie. Because getting an autograph at any convention's pretty stressful. But Anime Expo, it's a lot more stressful than it should be. In my experience, like the past almost 10 years, I'd say, of going to AX. It's never a chill, smooth experience. It's always stressful. Long-ass lines. You never know where to go. Somebody tells you to go one place, you go to another, It is what it is. So yeah, hopefully if you make it, then it's gonna be a chill experience. It's fun no matter what. Like, I never had a bad Anime Expo year, but it's always fucked. So there's 12 more minutes until maintenance is over for NA, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 12 more minutes. So I'm just chilling in JP right now. Not really anything else to do yet. So NA is still in maintenance. Then I'm just chilling JP. I already used my AP, so I'm like, whatever. I'm already done with the event as well. The event only has like 3 more days till it's over. But yeah, going to the FGO panel, for sure. I mean, I'm at least gonna try. It's gonna be weird, because usually they have the FGO panel like July 3rd-ish, because anniversary is like July 3rd, July 4th for FGO NA, at least for the past couple of years. This year, they're going to have it at July 6th, the panel, which means presumably we're not going to have the FGO anniversary in-game until the 6th or the 7th. So it's going to be interesting. I presume I'm going to see a lot of people online be like, where's the anniversary? What's going on? Like, oh, it's because of the panel. They are having it on a later day. You're one of the people who made me want to start. Oh, really? Okay. I've been busy, but I want to start. No glazing, but for real. I remember getting to... Oh, that's funny. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, Definitely. This could sound cliche, but if you do start, go at your own pace, kind of thing, and treat it like a hobby. I don't treat this like a. I mean, sometimes I do. I don't really treat it like a job, but I treat it more like a hobby, just to interact with people and like, just chill. And if it blows up, it blows up. If it doesn't, then whatever. As long as you're having fun and you have like some kind of community or some people to interact with. That's the way I'm treating it. It's a fun hobby that I like doing. So if you decide to do it, don't be discouraged by like low numbers or low views or even no views. Just keep going, and eventually, some people are gonna find you if you're productive enough. Which I'm one to talk, because I do like maybe 3 streams a month or whatever. But again, I treat it like a hobby. I don't treat it like a straight up job. Sometimes I do, especially when there's like anniversary or like New Year's or like big events going on. Then yeah, I'm gonna be on it. Or like a new chapter, like right now. I'm like streaming right now. It's almost 1 a.m. where I live, which is crazy. Most people wouldn't be doing this for a hobby, but yeah. So I'm glad that I'm one of the people that's motivated you in the past to maybe start a YouTube channel. So hopefully, whenever you're able to, after you get all your responsibilities done, finding a new place in the car and whatnot, maybe you could tackle it. And I wish you good luck, of course. Nothing but good luck and good vibes, and you have fun. That's the most important thing. If you're not having fun, then don't do it. But yeah. Start off with videos first. Don't stream right away, because if you stream right away with like 0 subscribers, you're probably not gonna see really anyone show up. But if you start with videos and then work your way up, kind of thing, because that's how I started. I started with like a couple of like reaction videos. I used to do like anime reactions back in the day, way back in the day. I did like a couple of series, and then copyright is a thing, so it was kind of difficult to do those. And I decided I don't really want to do that anymore. I mean, it was fun, but dealing with the copyright wasn't fun. Then FGO happened, and I really, I'm into FGO and Type Moon, so I was like, might as well. And I saw, I think Kita Sean was the first one I saw do like gacha videos. That was like new to me, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, it's basically a reaction video, sort of. But you don't gotta worry about copyright this time. So decided to pick that up. So there you go, a little bit of backstory, and like almost 7 years later or something. It's been a while. Kind of wish I got started with the whole because I started FGO 2015, year 1 started FGO. Kind of wish I got started with like the gacha stuff and like playing through the chapters way back then. But back then I was still in high school, so it was probably like not possible. Now I'm looking back at it to like record and like stream and whatnot. But hindsight, it is what it is. So we got 8 more minutes, and then maintenance is done, and then we could get started with. I'm gonna try to speed run this chapter because I am busy later today. Again, it's 1 a.m. where I live. So this is probably not a good idea to be. I don't like how like both NA and JP just so happens to release new events and new chapters at like 1 to 2 a.m. in the morning. I would think it would be different just because one is NA, one is JP, but they literally are always around 1 to 2 a.m. where I live, and I'm just like, why? I mean, JP makes more sense. They're catering to their Japan time, but NA, I'm just like, why? Why 1 a.m.? Why 1 a.m., 2 a.m.? Especially since I think Aniplex USA, their location is in California, where I live. So it's like, why don't they? Okay, whatever. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I've been trying to figure out Adobe Pro. Oh, Adobe Premiere Pro. Yeah, that's the program I use. Granted, my freaking computer could barely handle it nowadays. But yeah, sorry for spamming. No, that's okay. I mean, you're like the only one. Like, it's fine. I enjoy the interaction, even if well, don't spam. Don't spam like crazy. But if you want to, if you have a message to give me, why not? 6 more minutes. Holy crap! I have the page open, the Wikia page for the main quest up, because I'm trying to speedrun. I'm trying to get this done quick which is probably not gonna happen. There's 21 acts, and I don't remember any fight being that annoying, besides maybe the final fight with Moriarty. Spoiler alert. Besides that fight, I don't really remember anything being too crazy as far as difficulty goes. I do remember after skimming through all these quests that there's a lot of force support, force NPC quests, which is not fun at all, but it is what it is. As far as the gacha goes, again, I like Charlemagne. I don't really care for going for him as of this moment. Who was tempting though, and was tempting even 2 years ago, was Climehild. I really like her second ascension. The second ascension is really nice, so very tempting. I really like her design. Most people, I feel like, are going to be rolling for her. From what I've seen, everyone wants to get her. And she's story locked is the problem. Like, there's, the cases of 4 stars where, okay, I don't really want to go for them right now because they could always spook me later. But with story lock servants, you can't really do that. Unless you roll story gacha, which I don't really recommend doing. And, dog, this scrap test, for example, bruh, okay, let's not get demonetized here. I live in Lancaster, bro. Really? I knew somebody who lived in Lancaster. That's funny. So luckily I am always able to catch your streams for the most part. Also, happy late Mother's. Oh yeah, happy late Mother's Day to you too. Hopefully you had a good day. I had a not that productive a day. I gave a gift to my grandma, greeted my mom, and then kind of didn't really do anything else in regards to Mother's Day. I was busy with other things. But it was an okay day. Nothing too crazy going on. Hopefully you had a good day too. But yeah, Lancaster, that's like almost an hour away from me, which sounds far, but it really isn't. As somebody's went there a handful of times. It's not really an hour, it's like 40 minutes almost. But that's cool. Yeah, that's like the middle of nowhere. It's like almost damn near a desert over there. But cool. I would say where I live, but I don't know if the tech savvy among you, the hackers among you, are gonna try to dox me or anything. But I already said California, so West Coast. West Coast, best coast. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll stop. I used to live in Long Beach. I'll say that. I used to live in Long Beach. That's where I grew up for the most part. Lived in the Philippines for a little bit, for like 5-ish years or so. Then moved back over here back in 2011. And I've been here ever since. Just big chillin'. Well, I went to live in Long Beach for a little bit and then moved to where I live right now. But still California, so. It is what it is. Yeah, what's your story though, Anime Sandbox? Because I'm obviously awake because I no-life this game like a maniac. So what's your excuse for being awake this late? I'm debating this banner, but next year is gonna be insane, so I don't know what to. Yeah, Tiamat. Yeah, I gotta go for Tiamat for sure. Gotta go for Tiamat next year. I cannot recommend her enough. Very simple skill set, and she's not like super broken, like on some Morgan level. Melusine. Oh well, actually no, she is Melusine level. Now you think about it, but she's an amazing servant. I just really like her design. Simple skill set. Love her animations for sure. Voice is immaculate. What else can you ask for in a servant? So yeah, Tiamat is definitely the main goal next year. Is Tiamat better than Draco? They're very different servants. I wouldn't even compare the two. Draco being a single target arts, that's a beast class, versus Tiamat being an alter ego AoE buster. Very different skill set, very different card type, I think most people would say in terms of farming, well not even most people, I think objectively, in terms of farming, Tiamat's better. In terms of soloing, Draco's better. So again, they're very different servants, so comparing them is kind of weird. If you were to compare Tiamat and Melusine, that would make more sense. Draco with maybe a single target art servant like Vlad, or Castoria Berserker a little bit later next year. But Tiamat versus Draco, yeah, no, there's really no comparison there. Is Charlie out now? He's gonna be out in about 1 minute. So let me go ahead and update the game if it needs to be updated. Who's going for Charlemagne, or I guess Kriemhild? I guess Roland too. I keep forgetting Roland is having a raid up too, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think most people care. I mean, I might be surprised. Some people might actually care for him more than I'm thinking. Draco's 100% for challenge quest or boss. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Granted, I use Tiamat for boss fights all the time. I use her with Rhaenys and Castoria. Those three in the team, pretty much similar gameplay as Morgan, Castoria, and Merlin. Those three. It's like an immortal challenge quest boss team. Same kind of thing with Tiamat, Rhaenys, and Castoria. Okay, so the game is updating now. Okay, there you go. There you go. My goal is NP6 for Draco? Okay. Good luck, bro. I mean, you got about a year of preparation. Same thing with Tiamat, about a year, because they both have a rate of back-to-back. Oh. Oh, I can't have... No. You can't have this audio, because... copyright. But nice, they're showing the trailer off. Traum with Moriarty ruler. How's the outgo? Any good? She's really good. She's not meta, despite like all the things she's capable of doing. She's definitely not meta. Certainly not the most efficient farmer in the game. I wouldn't even think about using her as a farmer, to be honest. Even though she's capable of looping somewhat. But she's just a really fun servant, really cool skill set. And really cool animation, so if you're a fan of. And honestly, the main selling point for her, besides her design and like, you know, her overall character, bro, changing the music of the map, OP. Like, I wish there were more servants that did that. Like, I feel like a servant that could just, they could easily implement that for would be Emiya, Archer Emiya. Why not just make the Unlimited Bladeworks theme his, you know, the default theme for the map or the battle while he's out on the field after he uses NP? I think that would just make sense with him. Aggro can quick support, funnily enough. Yeah, she could do a little bit of everything. She could heal the party. She could NP charge the party 50% to everybody. Well, everybody but herself. She could loop. Again, she could do a little bit of everything. She's pretty crazy in that regard. Like a jack of all trades, but not the best in one thing. Well, I did want to ask, Kriemhild better as a single target damage dealer than Draco? Oh, I mean, Draco's definitely better. In terms of, at least I think so. I think so. I mean, you're comparing a 4-star to a 5-star. I mean, that's not fair to say. Some 4-stars, some 3-stars are better than 5-stars, but with Kriemhild and Draco in particular, Draco definitely better. More versatile too. In my opinion. Draco gets extra. Crime is close. Okay. I still would say Draco. I think there's a bit more versatility there. I mean, being a berserker probably is slightly more versatile, maybe, but I don't know. Draco's insane in the membrane. So okay. So again, good luck to everybody who's gonna be rolling. I don't know if anybody is, and I think I saw somebody who's gonna be rolling, but good luck, deadass. So Charlemagne is up, 5-star saber, quick saber. If you're in need of a quick saber, AoE quick saber, then he's actually pretty good. But if you already have like Okita Alter Summer, I should say, who's an AoE quick saber as well, then you're pretty much good with her. They're kind of interchangeable in some ways. I'm pulling for MP6 later after some farming. Okay. Good luck after some farming. I mean, you got some willpower then, because if I like the servant that much to want to NP5, let alone NP6, I would roll right away. But I guess, you know, you got that willpower of the gods or something. Okay, so they force you to use Vlad and limit your team to only 3 a party. Interesting. So that's fine. That's fine. Can Charlie do 90++? I have no clue. I'm gonna be honest. I have no. Maybe I like NP6 Grail to 120, with of course double Skadi or triple Skadi. But I would think under normal circumstances, probably not. I feel like there's not too many, and correct me if I'm wrong. There's not too many quick servants that are able to farm 90++ efficiently. I think that's mainly for like buster servants and certain arch servants, but not really much quick. I could be wrong on that. As somebody who uses it in JP, he can't unless you have damage CE and good support. That's true. Like it kind of depends on the event as well, you know. Like if there's a damage CE for sure. But under normal circumstances, probably not. Ooh, wait a second. This guy got his MP. Wait up. No, it's okay. I'm just gonna pray. Pray that this is gonna be fine. I got Crime Hill. Nice. Congratulations. Second Ascension is my favorite personally with her. Otherwise, I mean, all of her Ascensions are amazing. I love her design. What's up, Mr. Sadtan? Good luck to everybody rolling on Traum. Yeah, good luck to everyone else too. For sure. You know, love Vlad or hate him, bro. He's a really good single target art slooper. Especially as a non-limited year 1 servant. Granted, he's had like 3 buffs, but it's pretty good. But they're gonna make me they're gonna force me to use an NPC servant. I'm glad it's him. What's your summon plans for the year, bro? So the next big target, which I feel like everyone is on this boat, is 7th anniversary's Arcueid for sure. At least NP2. That's my goal. If anyone's planning on getting her and want to use her as their main buster farmer, definitely have to go NP2, NP3 plus, because her biggest weakness, even though she's very efficient in getting her NP back and doubles coin sky teams, her biggest weakness is the fact that her damage output isn't really that great. It's actually below average. Like her damage is not good at all. So you gotta maximize her NP level as much as you can, as much as you could afford. Otherwise, if you don't care about NP levels and you just want to get her just for the sake of getting her, then knock yourself out. NP1 is definitely good enough for like daily quests, but for like 90++ farming quests, she's gonna struggle a lot. She, even as somebody who has her NP3 Grail to 100, she struggles even with those stats. So you gotta keep that in mind if you plan on going for her and you want to use her as a farming servant. I admittedly don't use this guy too much. Increase NP strength. Okay, I'm just gonna pray that this is gonna work. Nah, I have no idea how to use him efficiently. Yeah, a lot of it has to do with her class. Like in a hypothetical world, if she was like a berserker, she would probably be like top 5 best servants in the game, right? But because of her class, she's very limited in how much damage she can do. But yeah, that's gonna be she's probably my next big target. Well, not probably, definitely my next big target. Then after that, literally all 3 summer banners. This is gonna be the first year they're gonna do the triple 5 stars for summer. With Proto Merlin, Summer Skadi, and Summer Ibuki. And all 3 of them are great in their own way. Ibuki being one of the best loopers in the game, Summer Skadi just being another Skadi, so why not? And then Proto Merlin being basically an arch version of a normal Merlin, so automatically pretty good. So all 3 of them are just crazy. Not even looking at the 4 stars, and the 4 stars are great too. This year is gonna be fucked. So biggest goals for this year, like everyone else, like most other people, for sure, anniversary and summer. Then after that, I don't really know. It really depends on how much I still have, if any at all, after all 4 of those banners. Either I'm gonna save until New Year's for Kide. Actually no, I mean that I'm for sure gonna do that. I'm for sure gonna be going for him. I just don't know if I'm going for anybody in between Kide and then. Probably not though. because next year's Kide, Tiamat. I think I might go for Kukulkan. I really like her. But Tiamat's the biggest goal next year. No question about it. Can you bless my rolls for crime, please? If she plays hard to get, I will try to tempt her with a threesome with Burnhild. What the? I mean, I think she just wants a one-on-one with Siegfried. If you have Siegfried NP5, I think that will tempt her enough. But good luck nonetheless. Maybe she's down for a little threesome action. I don't know about with Burnhild though. I'm debating skipping her, but her art looks gorgeous. Oh yeah, Ark's art is amazing. I still can't get over how decent this summer is gonna be. Decent is an understatement. Maybe I better keep my mouth shut. I don't want Crime Hill to fuck me up, you know. Busters aren't my cup of tea on NA, so I'm gonna save till summer because that lineup is great. Yeah, no, the lineup is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Either you get one of the best farmers, another quick support, or another art support. Literally, all three are great. Can't go wrong with any of them. You could get away with NP1 Skadi, NP1 Proto Merlin. Although NP2 Proto Merlin sounds pretty good, just to be able to unlock her second append right away. And if you guys didn't know, she has a passive that gives her like starting NP right away. So if you append her second skill, she's gonna start off with a lot. I don't know the percentages on the top of my head if I'm gonna be real. Okay, we're forced to use Kadok's thing, so evade, the sure hit, and some kind of skill seal, NP seal. Okay, not really useful for turn 1, but that's fine. They still haven't implemented Mighty Chains yet. Proto Merlin doesn't need a few copies because I think the NP regen from her NP scales of level. I don't think so. It might, but I don't think so. Otherwise, I would see a lot more NP5s of her, and I would have tried for a higher NP level. But I could be wrong. I could be highly mistaken. Who has that passive? Proto Merlin. You know, I'm just gonna look it up. Her name is Lady Avalon, by the way, if you want to look her up. Lady Avalon, let's see. I'll even show you guys. Why not? I'm on the Wikia page. You guys could use Game Press or Atlas Academy. So her passive skills. Yeah, she starts off with literally 20% at the start. So it's almost like she already has a second append skill. So if you get her second append skill, her actual one, she's going to start off every battle with 40% NP at the beginning. Not to mention she also gets 5% every turn, kind of like normal Merlin. So she's pretty good in that regard. Pretty good. Not saying she's better or, you know, the same tier as Castoria. They're totally different. Kind of like how Coin Sky is better for farming, but Merlin's better for longer battles. Castoria is better for farming. Proto Merlin's better for longer battles. Well, actually, no. Castoria is also good for longer battles. So the two are interchangeable depending on the situation, right? But yeah. Proto who you must mean Lady Avalon. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Banders, what's up? Yo, I love the profile pic Banders, by the way. I love it. I think that's Shu10, if I'm not mistaken, my favorite FGO exclusive servant for sure. No Charlie for me. Damn you, Achilles. Oh shit, you got Achilles. Granted, Achilles is a very good AoE rider, but that's definitely sucks, bro. Definitely sucks. Hopefully you didn't use too much. That's always the caveat. Like if you use maybe like one multi-shot, you know, it's not the end of the world. If you use a couple hundred, then oof. Hate to see it, bro. Also, it does scale with NP. Oh, I didn't even check that. My dumbass didn't even check. Yeah, I guess it does. Yeah, looking at it right now. So, if you get her NP5, Lady Avalon NP5, you don't even have to overcharge. It's just her NP level. And she gives 10% to the party every turn. That's pretty good. I don't know how I didn't know that on the top of my head, but I guess it's somewhat negligible, I suppose. Like, I mean, 5% as opposed... I mean, 10% as opposed to 5% sounds pretty major. But maybe in, like, practice it's actually not that big of a deal. But that's pretty cool. That's cool. So if you could afford going for NP 2+ with Proto Merlin, knock yourself out, I suppose. It feels like a huge difference, but I don't know. I've used her. I've never been like, damn, I wish I had that extra 2%, that extra 5%. I feel like in practice, it's really not that big of a deal. Because if you're going to be using Proto Merlin, you're most likely teaming her up with like Castoria, maybe Tamamo, maybe other, you know, servants that give NP to the party. Like 10% as opposed to 5% sounds big. And it probably is big on paper, but in practice, I feel like it doesn't really make much of a difference. And I use Proto Merlin pretty, you know, fairly often for like certain challenges and certain bosses. I've never been in a situation where, you know, I wish I got more NP out of her buffs. Yeah, Arts is cracked with... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, she's already an Arts team. You're going to get your NP every turn no matter what. But I'm going to keep that in mind for sure. I might go for a higher NP level on her just to see if there's actually a noticeable difference in practice. 80 Avalon's kind of pay to win. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be trying to max her out for sure. First multi and Kaleidoscope and the new to Saber. Oh, you got Roland. Congratulations if you're okay with that, but like I said earlier, I feel like most people are going for Charlemagne or Crimehild. I feel like Roland's just kind of there. Yeah, Pope Joanne is a sleeper servant, I feel like. She's not like super broken or anything, but she gives some pretty good buffs. She's next year's Valentine servant, if I'm not mistaken. A 5-star ruler with some pretty good buffs. I don't have her myself, but I was very tempted to go for her. Going good, getting back into FGO lately, and I'm guessing to incentivize me, I finally got Castoria. Oh, nice! Nice, congratulations. Yeah, I feel like, if I remember correctly, you had trouble getting her in the past. And that really fucked up your motivation to keep playing the game, if I'm not mistaken. So, glad to see you back, Banders. And with the Shoe 10 profile pick for sure. Between Summer Skadi and Arcueid, which do you recommend I focus my roles on? Oh, dude, it really depends on a lot of factors. Like, I don't know your account. If you have Koi and Skaya and you like Buster looping, maybe go for Arc. But at the same time, like I said earlier, if you're going for Arc with the intention of farming with her, you have to roll for her a few times. I'm talking NP2, NP3 plus. If you can, I would even say NP5. Because her damage output is dog water. And the only way you're going to raise that NP damage, besides, you know, grailing her, is through NP levels. Which sucks, especially if you can't afford that, then, you know, it is what it is. Whereas with Summer Skadi, you could get away with getting one copy of her. And she's just basically another copy of Skadi that you could triple Skadi. You could double Skadi without relying on a support. The mic unplugged for a bit, but also with Summer Skadi, she could loop as well. So if you decide to NP upgrade her, then you could use her as a quick looper. So I feel like in terms of versatility, I think Summer Skadi is better. But Arcueid, I mean, she's good too. I think Summer Skadi definitely better. Definitely better between the two. Yeah, I had shit rolls, but I wasn't that maybe stop playing. It was the dreaded creature, honest. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens. New pretty gacha game gets released and everybody goes to play that. So I mean, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense. I get it. Are you paid or not counting guaranteed SR? So in JP at up until maybe 5 years ago, I willed quite a bit, but I chilled out over the years. And if you watch my Alice rolls, for example, and my Alco rolls, you could clearly see that despite having over 1,000 quartz, none of it's paid for. I haven't paid for quartz besides guaranteed SR in like 5 years. And NA, it's pretty much the same thing. I Only do the guaranteed SRs. The New Year's like guaranteed SR, the anniversary guaranteed SR. But I don't really whale. I'm just pretty lucky. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, and it's not me flexing. I'm just pretty lucky. Oh yeah, is cookies and crime a cookies and cream? Okay, I just got it. I just got it. Cookies and cream. That's a good one. That's good. Very original. I actually like that. Especially her color scheme. She is cookies and cream. I get it. She seems interesting, but I'm saving for summer too. Yuki's like, oh. Yeah, she's good. I love her design. I can't really speak on her as far as like in terms of the meta. I don't really approach a lot of servants in that regard. Like if they look pretty, they have a cool design, and they're good enough, then you know why not. And like most modern servants, she's not horrible. But I don't think she's like meta defining. Definitely not meta defining. Otherwise, I feel like everybody would be going for her, right? Okay, let's. What do I do here? Elementary, my dear. Fuck it. I have protection with Kadok anyway. The like MC stream really works. Just got Roland, Crime, and Charlie in 2 multis. Thanks. Oh, okay. You're welcome, bro. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, if you're new here, if you like the stream or the video, if you're watching this as a video, you're guaranteed amazing luck on your gacha rolls. That goes without saying, right? So, if you haven't rolled yet, you should probably like the stream and then roll, as Mr. Sad10 has stated. So, congratulations to you, bro. I hope you're Mr. Happy Tan now. Because that's pretty good. 2 multi-shots and you got everybody rated up. Can't get any better than that besides 1 multi-shot and you get everyone. She can complete with Vlad at NP2, I think, or NP3. Ooh, so she's like a... Not even budget. If she could compete with Vlad, then... in some ways she might be better since she is cheaper, technically. So okay. Pretty good, actually. She can compete with Vlad. Damn right, I'm Mr. Happy Tan right now. Hell yeah, bro. Hopefully you got them ascension materials in that QP, though. That's usually what stops people from fully ascending. It's like, oh, I got the 5-star, I got the 4-star I wanted. And then you go to train them, you don't have EXP or QP. Hopefully you're prepared, though. We just did the event with Bunyan and Marianne and whatnot. And they gave a lot of free shit, so hopefully that free shit's gonna come in handy. Good on that side normally. Okay, there you go. Removing defense plus arts down. Each MP is a drug. Yeah, that actually sounds really good. Yeah, especially like in a longer like boss fight. I guess not a super long boss fight because you don't want your berserker to be out there for too long. But if you loop the NP on a single boss, then that damage is gonna stack for sure. Okay, I'll feel you. I'll feel you. Sounds pretty good. Pretty good with the sauce. So what I'm hearing is if you need a single target art servant, go for Crime Hild. Why not? Daughter being spooked by Saber Crickles. You got these nicknames for sure. You got these nicknames for sure, for sure. It's funny. I know Crime Hild is story locked. I'm not sure about Roland though. I feel like Roland has spooked me in the past, but probably not. I'm misremembering. But I know Crime Hild is story locked, which sucks. I really like her design. So unless she gets a raid up, I'm pretty much never gonna get her. Because I don't roll story gacha. Both are story locked. Fuck, dude. Well, gotta go back to work. Good luck, everyone. Alright, see you later, Mr. Happy Tan. See you later. I'm so torn between saving and summoning for summer or next year. Next year will be insane. I mean, yeah, to be fair, next year is pretty crazy. The first half of next year, you're talking about Kide or Rasputin, Kukulkan, Tiamat, of course, Draco. That's just the first half of next year. And I didn't even name everybody. There's definitely a handful of servants I forgot to name. And then the later half of next year is also crazy too. Because it's summer anniversary, which is kind of just summer as well. Because it's Summer Morgan. But still, next year's crazy. I'm pretty sure Roland is permanent. Hate to be spooked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was spooked by him. Pretty sure I was. Never mind, it's the other 4-star. Don Quixote. Yeah, Don Quixote I think is story log, I think. Although I feel like he spooked me too, but again, I could be wrong. I just realized Jufu isn't, and oh yeah, no. That's another reason, actually, you might want to roll for Arcueid. Granted, Jufu is non-limited, so she's always there, 3-star alter ego, but she does have a rate up with Arcueid. So if you want to NP5 her really fast, then I would go for Arcueid's banner and then knock some Jufus out. If you guys don't know, 3-star alter ego, support servant, pretty much a budget support, budget art support. Like there's so many art supports in the game, it's crazy. Like between Paracelsus, Jufu, of course Castoria, Proto Merlin. I feel like there's like so many. And then Quicks, literally there's like 4 servants, maybe 5 servants at most that are quick supports. I could finally use other servants. Okay, I might as well use a art slooper. Why not? Are you playing Lostbelt 6 now? Oh, I'm playing Traum, bro. I'm traumatized. Yo, Archer Blades, bro. Like you don't come in here singing that song, bro. You don't come in here with. Granted, it's a banger opening, right? It's a banger song. Definitely one of the most iconic of the modern era of anime, you know. But you know, fuck that anime though. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use Kama. Why not? Since you play JP, who would you say is your favorite farming servant? Any type? I don't know why being a JP player makes me unique in that regard, but as of lately, and I just bond 15'd her like a couple weeks ago, Tiamat. Tiamat's probably my favorite farming servant. Not because she's necessarily the best. I just really like Tiamat. So there's my answer. Tiamat is my favorite farming servant. Granted, I don't use her anymore because I bond 15'd her. I'm not trying to waste possible bond points. Just because you have all servants up to... well, you know, I don't roll for every servant, to be fair. I guess if I'm going by card type, let's try to broaden the spectrum. Favorite Buster Farmer? Definitely Tiamat. Favorite arts? Even though most people would agree that Ibuki is better in terms of versatility, in terms of being able to loop more efficiently, more specifically, I think Summer Musashi is still my favorite arts looper. Pound for pound. And then in terms of quick, quick is kind of difficult. I really like Karen. I love using Karen. I'm gonna be... This is gonna be a little bit of bias here because, you know, I just got her, but I'd say Alice. Alice for quick looping. Probably my favorite. But again, I just got her and she was very generous with me. So there's a lot of bias going into that one. But, you know, all my favorites are biased in the end of the day. So those would be my 3. Tiamat, Alice for quick, and Musashi, Summer Musashi for arts. Those are my favorite quote-unquote loopers. Still need to read Tunguska. Not gonna lie, Archer Blade, same. I heard it's really bad. I don't know if people are exaggerating it, but a lot of people say it's bad. So I've been reading it incrementally every other week. I'm still like halfway through reading it, and I meant to finish it earlier today in preparation for Traum, but I just, you know, haven't been that motivated. I have to say though, so far the story isn't like horrible. I'm not like, you know, vomiting every cutscene or anything. It's not bad. But definitely in comparison to pretty much every other Lostbelt, every other chapter preceding it, as far as the Lostbelt arc, it doesn't, you know, I'm not getting hyped, or there's no feels as of yet. It's just kind of okay. How about Neodontus? He good? Oh, he's good. I don't have him, but I know he's good. Why read when Neo better? I mean, if you have access to the cutscenes, you might as well read it in your game. I mean, I guess it makes, you know, not much of a difference there versus watching a video of the cutscenes. We're forced to use Salome. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Nitocris because we are facing a bunch of assassinos, and Nitocris NP5 might be low-key dummy busted with the sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. The only thing I know about Tunguska is the presence of a certain black beast. Well, I definitely haven't gotten there yet. Not sure what you're talking about, but I'll get around to reading it and then I'll give my official review of the chapter. I just know a lot of people say it's horrible, so that's, as much as I try not to let other people's opinion affect mine and my experience, it is, you know, kind of disheartening and demotivating to try to read the chapter when everyone says it's bad. So gonna go for now, answer the call of duty, teaching duty. Oh, you're a teacher. Well, good luck with your kids. Hopefully they're not a rowdy bunch. I'm not sure what grade or whatever you teach. Hopefully it's a fun, chill day for you, big dog. Like the stream works. Thanks for the cookies and cream. Oh, you you went with Crime Hill. You got the Crime Hill. Nice. Congratulations again. You gotta like the stream, like the video if this is a video right now, because if you do, you're guaranteed good rolls. You know, guaranteed good rolls. The videos I've seen on Alice says she's cracked, so that's fair. Oh yeah, she's amazing. She's really good. And again, me being biased with NP5 grilled, and she's pretty much one of my favorite type moon female characters, barring, you know, a bunch of servants. You know, there's a lot of servants I probably like more than her, but if we're not counting servants, she's definitely in the top 5 for sure. She's really good. One of my favorites. And so far, I've been pretty consistent with a lot of my favorites. My favorite servant being Shuten, short hair, petite. One of my favorite type moon characters, Alice, also has short hair, also pretty petite. You know, I'm pretty consistent with it. I like short hair and I like petite girls. You know, I'm pretty consistent with that. Granted, there's some outliers as well. Like Musashi is definitely thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Ibuki for sure thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, and there's some of my favorites too. But for the most part, my number ones are pretty consistent. You forgot crazy? Alice isn't really crazy. I mean, her third ascension, she kind of gets a little bit crazy, just a little bit, but I could go. You know, Yandere's like I could roll with them. They're kind of fun. They're kind of fun. Not in real life, of course. You know, I'm not trying to get with a yandere in real life, because that's just asking to get sliced up. That's just asking for my dick to get chopped off. And I don't know about you guys. As kinky as some of you fuckers are, and I know some of you guys are super kinky, I don't know about getting my dick chopped off, you know, and I'm sure you guys are probably on the same boat. Maybe a little paper cut. I don't know. Some of you guys who might be into that, maybe a little paper cut, but the whole thing chopped off, I don't know about all that. And that sounds a little bit too crazy. So no goat? Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Sojiro's the goat. Haiki the goat. Where's the 16 quartz that they promised? Yeah, probably tomorrow, right? Oh man, more of this shit. Speaking of Musashi, should I bring her even though I only got one? Castoria, might as well. Fuck it. Doesn't hurt. My son. Yeah, it's probably tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah, 16 quartz. All going into anniversary. Still got to pre-order Tsukihime, by the way. I like how I'm gonna go that hard for Arcueid, but I still haven't, you know, officially read the Tsukihime remake. The only Tsukihime story I've read was the manga, because a lot of people said, well, if you don't really have time or you don't really want to read the original VN, the manga is actually pretty good. Which was surprising, because I'm so used to like Fate fans hating on everything but the visual novel, that when the Tsukihime fans said, yeah, the manga is actually pretty good. It's not as accurate, and you're not gonna get all the story elements as you would with the visual novel, but the manga is good. And I was like, okay, I'll read the manga. And the manga was good. So hoping the remake, which I will read, is good too. Which I've heard nothing but good things about it. So should be a good experience. What would NA be putting during the dead weeks JP has this year? I don't know, bro. Just give us Quartz. Everyone's gonna be happy. See, that's something that they should do just to avert the attention from the dead weeks. Is just give us a fuck ton of Quartz during those dead weeks, and trust me, nobody will care that there's dead weeks. They'll be like, oh, Quartz, hell yeah. I'm sure some people will still, complain, but it is what it is. Granted, JP this year, even though there's been a couple of dead weeks, the content's been pretty good. Content's been pretty good so far this year in JP. I'm hoping that they keep this momentum going, and the rest of the year is just as good, if not better. Like I said in the previous stream, starting off with January with some Samurai Remnant content. As a fan of Samurai Remnant, I was definitely excited for that. Valentine's was good. White Day was pretty good as well, I would say. Then we got the new Ordeal Call. That one was just a banger. We finally got Marie Alter and the new Dantes. Nobody's complaining about that, right? And then we got Alco and Alice, bro. Like, come on. This past 5 months of FGO JP, pretty good. Again, there's some dead weeks here and there. Don't get me wrong. But if we're just looking strictly at the content we did get, I'd say it's pretty big banger. Pretty good banger right there. Okay, now we're only forced to bring one servant. I'm gonna bring Nitocris again. Why not? Old reliable Nitocris. Able to spam out her NP easily. Watch LB7 and NA also gets delayed. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the few of you guys who are watching, expect it to get delayed and divided. I wouldn't be surprised. Because if you're expecting the whole thing to drop smoothly in one day, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. I would just expect it to get delayed, or at the very least be divided, kind of like how they did with in JP, where one part gets released 1 week, and then a couple weeks later second part, and then a couple days later the ooh, wow, okay. Wait, is the guts unlimited? Do we get unlimited guts with Solemn? I guess we do. Good. Tried to get climb healed, but ended up with NP2 Charlemagne. Ooh. I mean, to be honest, congratulations. That's pretty good. Especially if you have Skadi, or if you plan going for Summer Skadi. He's a pretty good looper, so not the worst. Definitely not the worst NP2 you could get. Especially since he's limited. This is why we need guaranteed 4-star pity. I agree. I remember I was responding to a comment who really wanted a 4-star pity, and I agreed with it. And I suggested, because to get a 5-star pity, you need to roll 330 times, which is absurd. I think somewhere in the halfway mark, like the 165 mark. I don't know if that's exactly 330 divided by 2. I think at the halfway mark of 2 to 5-star pity, I think you should be guaranteed a 4-star servant, the rated up 4-star servant. And if there's no rated up 4-star servant, then you're just gonna get a random one. Personally, granted, I would lower the pity substantially as well, from 330 rolls to maybe 200-ish. I think that's fair, because 330, that's a fuck ton. Like, why? That's like 900 quartz, bro. Like, ain't nobody, got the funds for that unless you're a super whale or something. Everyone is taking my Charlie. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, you're trying to go for NP6, right? Oofy poopy, yeah. This is why you should have rolled right away. And make sure to like this stream, because if you didn't, then, you're not really doing yourself any favors. A few hour delay and lag. Truly the authentic experience. Yeah, no. Lostbelt 7. Definitely the worst experience I've had with the game's performance. As somebody who's been playing this game for 9 years pretty much, my worst experience with the game was Lostbelt 7. as far as performance and lag and the game crashing and the loading screens being absurdly long. So for those of you guys watching and you've been, you know, getting away with your old ass device and getting away with, you know, somewhat slow performance with your iPhone 5 or whatever, I strongly recommend getting a new phone or using your computer or something. I'm gonna burn these, by the way, because I don't want to deal with burning shit later. But definitely upgrade your device because you're gonna need it. Granted, I had a pretty good device at the time and the shit still lagged, so I feel like it doesn't matter no matter what, but just to be on the safe side. Is your Habitat NP5? I only just got my second one. Really? Yeah, mine's NP a million, bro. I got like 10 more copies in my second archive. I'm just like, you know, collecting. Absolutely. I would love to get a copy of both Charlie and Crime, but I gotta save for my boy Ptolemy. Ooh, yeah, Ptolemy's awesome. Ptolemy's, yeah, he's amazing. 5-star Archer has the same gimmick as Melusine, being able to shift into AoE / single target, depending on your preference. So, one of the funner servants to use. Hopefully they release more. I keep saying this, but there's definitely a handful of servants I feel like that they could update to have a second NP. Like, I feel like Gilgamesh should have a single target NP along with his AoE NP. Same thing with a lot of servants. Of course, I'm being biased with Gil, but you know, I feel like a lot of servants could, you know, do that. Arts event. Actually, what chapter am I on? I'm in Act 9, almost at the halfway mark. You're gonna be facing 3 Orochis. Okay, I'll just use the same. Yeah, Jekyll and Hyde. Oh man, on paper. And I feel like everybody's on the same boat with this. On paper, being able to transform into a different class altogether is really cool. Like, Jekyll and Hyde's gimmick on paper is so cool. Especially as a year 1 servant, like they thought ahead with him in year 1. The execution, though, is dog shit. He's so bad. They would have to give him like 5 buffs before he's like halfway decent. And overhaul his entire like skill set and NP. But nowadays with servants like Alco, I feel like they could get away with funner shenanigans that Jekyll and Hyde should be updated to have as well. But you know, they're just ignoring my boy. At least they gave him a battery pack that way he can be useless even faster. Yeah, I know, it's fucked up. I'm kind of happy I'm not like, you know, I like Jekyll and Hyde as a character, but I'm not like he's my husbando #1 favorite character or anything. I'm glad he's not one of my favorites, because I'd feel like shit. It would be like if Gil still had the same animations as year 1 and he hasn't gotten a buff at all up until now. As a Gil fan, I would be very discouraged to keep playing this game. So I'm glad that's not the case for me. I'm not a Jekyll and Hyde fanboy or anything. So hopefully they buff him at some point, overhaul his entire skill set, give him an animation update, something to help him out. Right now he's just kind of dog shit. Which Gil variant is your favorite, and why is it not Kid Gil? I mean, in terms of gameplay, yeah, Kid Gil's not my favorite. But you would be surprised. Kid Gil's actually probably my second favorite. Caster Gil being my third. That's probably a hot take. But I do like Kid Gil a lot. His portrayal in Prism Ilia, for example, granted very different iteration of Kid Gil, but still Kid Gil nonetheless, is one of my favorite versions of Gil ever. Again, in terms of gameplay, Kid Gil's dog shit. They should buff him, give him an animation update, the whole thing. But yeah, pretty similar, to be honest. Kid, Archer, Caster. Yeah, I mean, Archer's still probably my favorite. I just love the arrogant asshole character he is. And then Kid Gil, Second favorite. And then cast. I mean, they're all like, you know, it's not like there's a noticeable difference in terms of where they are in like the totem pole. You know, they're all my favorite, pretty much equally. But if I was forced to rank them, then Arcueid slightly above Kid Gil, and then Kid Gil slightly above Castiel. Otherwise, they're pretty much equal. I mean, it's Gil in the end of the day, bro. I'm not gonna, you know, get too crazy. Alicia boy Gil gets buffs. Kama gets no buffs. Well, I mean, Kama's still, you know, one of the best. I'm assuming you mean assassin. Still one of the best assassins in the game. If you're talking about Summer Kama, then you're crazy. Doesn't need a buff at all. Yeah, single target busted assassin. Yeah, no, Assassin Kama is still amazing. I think at the very least they should give her, and I'm sure some people are gonna be like, no, she doesn't. I think she needs a sprite update. Not really an animation update, but a sprite update. Because if you compare her sprite with Summer Kama and put them side by side, she looks kind of off. She doesn't look as good, like proportionally speaking. So I feel like they need to update her sprite at the very least. Animations are completely fine though. I'm thinking of 120 Kid Gil, but nah. I'm in the process of 120ing him in JP. Right now in JP, I have Caster Gil and Kid Gil both at 113. I want to get them 120 together. The only reason I haven't really progressed is because obviously if you want a 120 servant, you need a shit ton of their respective servant coins. And while I have a lot of Kid Gils, I don't have a lot of Caster Gils that I could spare. I have them NP5 and everything, but unfortunately 4 stars don't get a lot of serving coins when you pull for them. So you need to pull an absurd amount of them in order to 120, which absolutely fucking sucks. So I gotta hope to get spooked by him, which is a very rare thing to say as an FGO player or as a gacha player in general. You don't want to get spooked 9 times out of 10. But nowadays, I do want to get spooked by Caster Gil just to get those serving coins. Maybe I'll 120 after Ave and Charlie. Ooh, Habitrot 120? Okay, I respect it. I'm thinking about grailing Habitrot, not gonna lie. Because I use her all the time, and even though she's like a one-hit wonder, glass cannon, dies right away, I like her. I like her, and honestly, that extra bit of damage you get from grailing her might be pretty useful for farming higher level quests. So I'm actually thinking about grailing her. Not to 120 though, I don't know about all that, but maybe like 90, 100. She looks fine in OG, but I do see your point in how she looks a bit smushed compared to Summer. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Summer Kama obviously being the newer servant between her and OG Kama, her sprite is a bit more appealing, proportionally speaking. Whereas like OG Kama suffers from being kind of an older-ish servant in the sense that her sprite isn't as proportionally accurate, I guess. If that makes sense. Kama is one of the funniest units to use, to be honest. One of the funniest? I mean, she's one of the funniest characters. The way she's portrayed. What the hell? I bet you can't... What the fuck? Do I pick for this? And so I'll make sure I'm picking a... Does it really matter? No force support. Oh, okay. I'll just do this. Apparently, if you pick the first choice, then they'll let you use any servant you want. So good thing I read that. I have the wiki page open on the side. I'm trying to speed run for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to speed run for real. 120 Habit can now farm wave 1 assassins. Ooh, nice. I mean, I haven't had any trouble farming assassins with her if I give her a black grill. But for sure, she's like 120, so a little bit more reliable. That's why I'm thinking about grailing her, because I like her character and she's useful. So those are pretty much the only 2 prerequisites you need to be eligible to be grailed. Are you fun to use? Are you good? Do I like your character? Okay, grail. I just think her gameplay is fun. Can't even explain why. I mean, OG Kama, I mean, charm lock is hilarious, you know? Just locking your enemies by charming them. It's pretty funny. Especially if you're having like a mirror match and you're fighting another Kama, you charm yourself. What NP level are you going for Summer Ibuki? Oh, that's difficult. Because it kind of depends on... Because I'm trying to at least NP2, maybe NP3 Arcueid, and then right after literally is the summer banners. So assuming I still have a decent amount left, I'm probably going to go for NP3 Summer Ibuki. Granted, I want to get every other summer servant at least NP1. By every other summer servant, I mean like the 5 stars. Because NP1 Skadi, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to use her as a looper. I'm mainly going to be using her as a support servant. And then same thing with Proto Merlin. Granted, apparently with Proto Merlin, she gives more NP with higher NP levels, so it might be more worth it to go for higher NP levels with her. But Skadi for sure NP1. Proto Merlin maybe NP2, maybe. And then Ibuki for sure NP3. For sure. At least. Ibuki is one of my favorites. Which is why this year's summer lineup is treacherous. Because they really made it difficult on your boy. Facing some Lancers. I'm going fucking Melusine. We're gonna go all in. Bring our strongest Lancers. Why not? Like no reason not to. And then for the back, I'm just gonna have Guild to bond with. I think I'm close to bonding with you, Ibuki. Yeah, bond 11. Trying to get them 30 quartz. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Gonna get the 30 quartz. Who else do I want to bond with? I guess you. Why not? Do you have any advice to go for NP copies? Wait, do you advise? Oh, okay. Do you advise to go for NP copies, get more servants, but NP1, or get more servants NP1? In general, I would say more NP copies in general. But it really does depend on your account and who you like, you know. Like if you really like a servant, knock yourself out, go for more NP levels. But if we're talking strictly gameplay, I still think I would say NP levels. I feel like. Because ultimately what you're asking is, would you rather have every servant NP1? Or would you rather have maybe half of every servant, but some of them are like NP5, NP3, NP4? I don't know. Yeah, I guess, yeah, DPS for sure, like farming servants, like Melusine, Arcueid, Ibuki, etc. You definitely want to go NP2 plus. Definitely want to go NP2 plus. Because you want to make sure they consistently hit the damage ceiling that would make them efficient farmers, right? Whereas with support servants, for the most part, NP1, maybe NP2, with like Castoria or whatever, you can get away with, but it really does depend, right? It really does. For the characters you mainly use or will often use, try aiming for NP2. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Exactly. Exactly that. There's no reason not to. If you really like a servant, you really like the way they play, and you plan on using them a lot for farming or for challenges, gotta go for NP2, NP3 plus. Absolutely, no questions asked. I don't even try to get extra copies usually. Just getting the servant I want is a win. Yeah, I mean, if you're, let's say you're free to play and you're not that lucky. I'm not saying this to you banders, by the way. I'm just saying in general. If you're not lucky and you don't really, you know, play the game that often, like you're super casual, you just log in to get your quartz and then roll. Then NP1's fine, you know. If you're not that invested, you don't play that often. You play the events, but like not that hardcore to the point you're buying out the shop and, you know, maybe you play for an hour a day at most. Yeah, NP1's probably fine. You know, you could get away with that. But if you're a maniac like me and you buy out the shop and you know, play every event to the fullest and whatnot, yeah, you probably want to go for that NP3 whatever. Apparently we're fighting Vlad. Y'all already know. I'm gonna go ahead and use my girl Yang. And Yang, I believe, yeah, I just bonded with her. She's bond 11. I really like using Yang for the single target buster. Actually, no, I'm gonna just stick with the plan. Stick with the game plan. I'm not following my rule because NP6 Charlie is my goal right now. Hey, so there's those exceptions, you know what I'm saying? There's those exceptions. Actually, I wanna. Who do I want to bond with? Damn. Okay, Caster, go fuck it. Husbando waifu rule is exempt. That's what I'm saying. Like your favorites in general. You should try to go for NP2, NP3. Why not? If they're your favorites, then there you go. How do people bond farm? I still only have Charlie and Kasuri at bond 10. In JP started in Traum. As somebody who was a maniac and bond 10 Tiamat within 2 weeks of getting her. Literally, I just went to Camelot Pyramid, and I was playing the game on the side while doing everything. I'd be cooking food while also playing the game. I'd be brushing my teeth while playing the game. I'd be, I don't know, taking a shit and then play the game. You know, I would actually play the game like no life it. Like, not even kidding. I don't recommend people to do that, but I really like Tiamat, so I was willing to go the extra mile for her. Otherwise, yeah, pretty crazy. Have there been reruns for the last 2 events? The last 2 events, so you're talking about the Bunyan event? What was the event before that? That was the one with the Trunk sisters. No, there hasn't been any reruns for both of those events. I'm pretty sure. No. Midstream ads, I'm sorry, you got ads, banders. I'm so sorry. What did you miss, bro? I'll reiterate, bro. I'll reiterate. If there was any midstream ads. I apologize for that. I can't control that, by the way. I mean, I can, actually. I could click when the ads show up, but I can't click if there's gonna be ads or not. At least I don't think so. I need NP6 for both commas so far. NP4 OG and NP2 Summer. Ooh. I need her to be complete. Level 120 in all the pens. I respect it, bro. I respect it. I do not understand the whole account binding Lazengle had. If I'm not mistaken, the most simple route to go about it is you go to your FGO game, open up the page in the game that talks about binding the account, and I'm pretty sure you just put your email and a password, and then you're good. But if you want to go the long route, you got to make an Aniplex online account on like the JP website, which is a whole process because you actually have to put like a JP address, like a prefecture, your address, a Japanese name, like your Japanese name, which most people outside Japan don't have. So it's this whole process. Otherwise, if you just open the JP game, I'm pretty sure it's built into there. You can just put your email. I think. But yeah. I still prefer the code because it lets me just make a notepad rather than using an account. Yeah, I mean, I see the pros and cons of both because on one hand, making an account is sort of a hassle. But at the same time, having a code that could easily be misplaced or lost or forgotten or whatever. I guess if you're super responsible and you have the code on like a notepad, a physical copy of it, a digital copy of it, you should be completely fine. But I don't know. There's something like jank about that system and archaic, I suppose. Yeah, I feel like the most simple thing is like bind it to an email, because that's how most other gacha games do it, right? You just have an email and that's it. Email password. But they wanted to be super strict with it and make it an Aniplex account, but it is what it is. OG com is 120. Summer is 116. It's a struggle getting coins. Yeah, coins. They need to overhaul that entire system. It's you know, in the end of the day, it's not the most game-changing system ever. It's just to flex, like, oh, I have this 120. Like, look how dedicated I am to this server. It's like, it's just a flex thing, but it's still a shit system nonetheless. Okay, I'm forced to bring Sherlock and Roland, and this fight is apparently against a bunch of schmuckarooskies. Okay, it ends after 5 turns, so I'm fine. Okay, so I'll just focus on protecting the team, I guess. Or I'll focus on bonding, so I'll bring Enkidu, Ibuki, I guess Gil. Again, focusing on bonding here. And I guess Mashu for that extra percentage to the party. Can we just donate our love juice exchange for coins? Yo, Chacha, honestly, if that was the case, if I could exchange my seminal fluids for coins, like every time I jacked off I would get coins, I would have easily 2 million coins with every servant. Easily by now, if they implemented it right when the servant coin system was introduced, easily would have 2 million coins with every servant. But unfortunately, that's not the case. That'd be lore accurate too. When you think about it, that's basically mana transfer. It's basically mana transfer, you know. I'm giving my mana in exchange for some good stuff. So why not? Mana transfer mechanic for servant coin. That's what I'm saying, bro. But how would it work? Would we mail them a vial of the fluid, or would it be like the game could detect your excretions? Would you have to excrete directly on the phone? Or would it just tell by your breath and your temperature changes, maybe? I don't know. For 10th Annie, for sure. Yo, Chacha, just saying, if they do that, I'm gonna DM you, like, and I'm gonna be like, yo, thank you, bro. You introduced, like, they low-key heard this, they low-key read your chat. And they're low-key watching right now, and they're writing that shit down. They're like, oh, that's a great idea. So honestly, they should pay you. They should pay you for that idea, because that's a $1 billion idea right there. You're gonna have everybody jacking off worldwide. I've been on a genuine FGO burnout since the end of Lostbelt 6. I haven't really read any events. I mean, kind of same. Not gonna lie. I haven't really read, you know, any of the, like, Tunguska and any of the recent events, not gonna lie. Missed on a few welfares. Okay, well, I haven't been going that far, but, you know, I don't blame you if you're busy with life. You know, it is what it is. Got to go back being more invested. It's just the farming side that kills my interest for the stories themselves, to be honest. Fair. A lot of people don't like the fact that it's there's no automatic farming. There's no easier way to farm besides, you know, looping, I guess. And it gets old quick. But as far as farming goes, just in general, whether it's event farming or like farming EXP or QP, literally, and I don't know if you do this, Paradox, but I'm pretty sure most people do this. So if you don't do this, then you probably should. If you're going to be farming and you know you got to farm an event, it's a turn-based game. You don't have to put 100% of your attention to it. Watch an anime while farming. Go out for a walk while farming. Again, most people aren't going to be doing that, but still. Take a shit while farming. Like, you could multitask. You know, it's a turn-based game. In the end of the day, just do so accordingly. I don't think anyone farms while having full attention on the game. I don't think so. Unless they just pull the servant and they're really into their animations and they want to watch it, I guess. Even right now, I'm streaming. I'm talking to you guys while playing the game. Part of my attention is to you guys and talking and entertaining or informing or whatever. If I was just playing this game just one-on-one, I would get bored real fast too. Yeah, make babies while farming. You know, clap some cheeks. You know, risk some woman in the streets. I don't mean like a homeless woman in the streets. I mean, you know, just out there. You know, go on a Tinder date while playing FGO. She's gonna be like, yo, babe, what are you playing? And I'll be like, oh, I'm playing this FGO. What do you know about that FGO? You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, my brother has been, I don't want to put his business out there too much, but he's been dating this girl lately, and she's a big Type Moon fan, like a big Type Moon fanatic. She's read everything. She plays FGO, the whole shebang. And I recently asked for her friend code because, you know, I was like, oh, okay, she plays FGO. I'm gonna get her friend code. And she saw my account, my NA account, and she was like, do you whale? I'm like, no, I actually don't. She's like, I'm pretty sure you're whale because you got a lot of NP2, NP3 plus. And I'm like, I don't whale, I swear. And a part of me wants to say I have proof because I have a YouTube channel, but I don't want to expose myself, you know. I'm the type of person, I'm like, if you know me, you know me. If you don't, I'm not gonna reveal my channel to you. So it's just interesting. She thinks I'm a whale, and now it's a running joke between her and my brother that I'm a big whale. When the ironic thing is, the proof is out there. I don't whale, but it is what it is. Dude, imagine auto farming. Yeah, dude, like automatic farming. Like if you already completed a quest, there should just be a button where you could spend your AP and then garner whatever materials you were gonna get anyway. I think that would be pretty sick nasty with assassins. Wait, let me be smart about this. What am I facing? Oh, a single assassin. Oh shit. I knew he was dating someone. Oh yeah, you must have seen like maybe his Instagram stories or something. Yeah, he's been seeing somebody. They're not like, again, I don't want to put his business out there, right? But I guess I already kind of did. They've been seeing each other. Nothing is concrete official, but they've been seeing each other. I saw what you did for others. That's crazy. You definitely don't want to prove it. You know, the talks we have in these streams. That's true. I might scare her off. Granted, she's not my, you know, I'm not dating her. She's dating my brother. So, like, you know, if she hears all the dick jokes and chopping off your dick and money transfers and coming on your phone to get servant coins, like, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to pretend I don't have those conversations, but I'm actually going to use Bizet for this quest. Why not? Bizet's a fun servant to use. To be honest, if the animations are like John bouncing her honkas, 60 FPS, I won't want to skip ticket. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Don't let her learn who has the tightest grip. Did we ever find like? Did we ever come to a conclusion with that? I'm pretty sure I said Abby. Under most circumstances, has the tightest grip. For those of you guys who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Out of context, even within context, it's not the most, you know, mature, I guess you could say, conversation ever. Just know that Abby has the tightest grip, you know what I'm saying? Just know that. Might be like, what do you mean by that? You know what I mean. You know what I mean, no. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, you know. Okay. Bro, speed running Twitter account. Don't you mean X? Hey, listen, I didn't say I'm doing anything. I'm just being objective here. I'm just being objective. A question was posed to me, and I'm pretty sure I asked you guys to ask me a question, and I'm going to answer it no matter what. That was the question that was asked. I'm a man of my word. Hey, it is what it is. I kind of wish I brought a Pierce CE now that I'm fighting this piece of shit. Great, yeah, kind of hard not to know what you're talking about. Hey, you never know. I could be talking about my hand. I could be talking about her mouth, which is still pretty bad. I could be talking about all sort of things. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Kuro or Ilya? Ooh. Okay, if we're gonna be going down that route, again, guys, you guys are not fans of this kind of conversation, this kind of debaucherous back and forth, then I recommend averting your ears and averting your eyes as well. But Kuro or Ilya, the thing is, lore-wise, if you guys have watched Prisma Ilya, or at least have a decent understanding of those two. They have the same body, the same exact body. So the correct answer under most circumstances would probably be they both have the same level of tightness, the same level of gripness. But I'm willing to bet that Kuro has much better control. So she may or may not be able to... Okay, let's just stop there. Just use your imagination. Just finish that sentence for me. Finish that sentence for me. Let's not venture further. You already know. Yeah, Kuro got them techniques, bro. I feel like Ilya, even if she knew about the techniques, right? Again, same body. Even if she knew about them, even if she was educated, I feel like personality-wise, she'd be unwilling to do them just because of how innocent she is. Whereas Kuro's like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna do it, bro. Grip tier list win? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. That would definitely get me canceled. For sure. That would get me canceled 1000%. And I'm pretty sure nobody would ever want to sponsor me ever again. Gotta be Ilya. Look at Kuro. No way she ain't loose with all. I mean, that's a good point. But at the same time, she has experience, assuming she does. We're kind of going into like hentai fanfiction territory here. But let's just assume that she does have more experience. If she has more experience, then that means she has more control down there. It goes back to what I said. Sometimes having more control versus having no experience and therefore no control could lead to tighter results. Drip tier list? Ooh. See, that's a little bit less or a lot less controversial. Drip tier list would be interesting. Marie Alter would be up there. Say Summer would be up there. For sure with the drip tier list. They would be on the top tiers. 1000%. I think I could still keep using this team. I'm actually going to switch you out with Enkidu. I'm trying to bond with Enkidu. He's often going to go into detail till you realize the FBI might... Listen, the FBI, they've commented before. So, would I be surprised if they're watching right now? No. If they are, how you doing? We're talking about fictional characters here, so go catch somebody else because I'm not guilty of anything besides talking about fictional characters. That's it. Anniversary CE drip tier list. Oh Jesus Christ, they're all pretty good. There's a lot of good ones. They're all pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some of them like Ushi's anniversary CE from I want to say 2 years ago in JP. Might be last year. Like, it's pretty much the same as her normal outfit. So she wouldn't even be on the tier list because again it's the same outfit, so makes no difference. We'll bail you out, don't worry. Yeah, I wish. Oh damn, I thought that Buster Crit was gonna kill. And it didn't. Poopy poopy didn't kill. I'm biased between Charlie and Waiter Satanta. Ooh. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of good ones. Again, my bias wants to say Tiamat is up there, but oh no. Anniversary CE drip tier list. Say would still be up there too. She had a pretty good anniversary CE outfit. Kama would be up there. And she has two of them. But the one where she's wearing the hat and she has glasses on, top tier. No questions about it. But I'm too biased towards the vibing with Domon and Abby. Yeah. Domon, Abby, and Kama, I'm pretty sure they're all like in the same location in their CE. Yeah, they would be up there. Think of the anniversary CEs. What's the anniversary CEs for this year in NA? Kinda don't remember. I think Kama has one this year again. I don't know. I don't remember. Moriarty with the fine distinguished daddy vibes in that CE event. Yeah, I mean he's I always got those daddy vibes, man. Those granddaddy vibes even. Yo, who got the best drip? Counting CEs, counting normal ascensions, counting costumes. Out of every servant in the entire game, in the entire series, who got the best drip? The drippiest of drip. The best fashion sense. They drip in so much that everywhere they walk, there's like a stream of water where they walk, because that's how much they be dripping. That already saw me, and you know, one look at me, you dripping already. You know what I'm saying? You know, all the women watching, I already know, bro. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, what's this quest all about? Before the party text. Wait, what the fuck? Before CU's Sherlock? Okay. Let's help them, I guess. I don't know. Oh, stuff. We'll get the fuck out of here. Summer melt. Specifically, which ascension? I assume you mean penguin melt. I kind of agree. I mean, I'm not number one, but I do see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. Oh man, we're forced to bring a stealth. Are you fucking... Get the fuck out of here. I am not down to use a stealth right now. You got me fucked up right now. Talking about, here, bring this to stealth. I'm good. I don't want to bring a stealth. Can I keep a stealth on the back? I hate that I said BB when I'm comma biased. Comma with, or BB with the best drip. Normal BB or summer? Because both of them are pretty good. Bring out commands. That's crazy. No, I don't want... Salva could go. I hate that I know what they're referencing to. I hate that I know it. Comma 7 Annie CE is the cute winter one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. She has like a bear outfit or something. Also, Carmela's drip is literally does not miss. She looks like an absolute goddess 10 times. Woo. Summer Carmela, I assume? Not normal? But I see your point. Yeah, that's pretty good. Annie CE Ku is nice. Which one? Like there's a Ku Alter or normal Ku? What are we talking about here? Do that. Fuck it. Lancer. What year? I'm trying to visualize right now. For me, the one with the best drip. So a couple of months ago, if not straight up last year, I did a tier list on stream of like gacha games just based on their designs. Like I don't play gacha games really at all besides Grand Order. So I literally made a tier list just based on looking up the characters on each gacha game, each major gacha game, and then putting them into different tiers just based solely on design. And I realized very quickly that Arknight's designs are top tier for me, at least for my taste. So when I see their drip and then I look at FGO characters drip, one of the characters who are very close to like Arknight's drip is Marie Alter with her first ascension. So my bias is telling me that she probably has the best drip in the entire series. And this is coming from somebody who's like not, I like Marie Antoinette, but I'm not like Kita Sean level, but I love Marie Antoinette, so I think that's my answer. Marie Alter, maybe Summer Say. Summer Say has a similar aesthetic as well. So that would be like maybe what I would say has the best drip in the entire series. Not necessarily the best design. We're talking about drip, the best clothing, best fashion sense. I'd say Marie Alter. It's the one where he has a cigar. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Okay, yeah, no, I smell you, Yuki. I smell the cigar too. You're cooking right now. You smoking actually? You smoking? Not like that though. I mean, I actually don't know how you look like. Maybe low-key you're like a 10 out of 10 model, Abercrombie and Fitch type motherfucker. I just remembered Izo. Ooh, yeah. Okada, even his like normal costume, he's dripping. Okada low-key dripping too. Yeah, wait, now that I'm thinking about it, Okada, Ryoma, both Ryomas, Rider and Lancer, which is kind of a rarity. Because when I say the best drip is Marie Antoinette, I'm just talking about Marie Antoinette. I'm not talking about both Marie Antoinettes or her summer version. But with Ryoma, literally his Rider version and his Lancer version are dripping. Both versions. There's not really any other servant I can say that for. I can't say every single form of Arturia has top tier drip. Granted, there's like 20,000 of them. But yeah, Ryoma's dripping like crazy. I just remembered him. He's dripping with the sauce for real. He's dripping with the sauce for real, for real. Find it funny I just got an Arknights ad. That's funny. They heard me. They heard me. Talking about that drip, that drippity drip, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That makes sense. It makes sense. Skasa third Annie CE. Oh, I gotta look at that. Is that where she's just wearing the purple dress? She looks really nice in the dress. I'm actually gonna look these up while you guys are talking about them. I should have been looking them up, to be honest. Third Annie CE. I think she's wearing a dress. Is she wearing a dress actually? Skasaha. Where you at? Third Annie. Yeah, that formal dress, I think. Actually, she also had the traveling outfit. That one's pretty nice too. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Now, this is pretty nice. She's looking like she's ready to go some places. She's wearing that stylish shit, that Gucci shit. That $500 purse right there. Then you got the formal outfit, which I'm pretty sure they have this as a figure that you can buy. That's nice. I kind of, you know, there's actually a lot more servants of drip than I'm like giving credit for. Oh my god, MP seal. Fuck. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Kama Annie C is the best. Oh no, it's up there. It's up there. She's in black. Yeah. So that's the one I showed. Takasugi Annie C looks so good. What the fuck? We're all just looking at CEs. That's crazy. Oh man, I did not bring an appropriate team for this. Do I have to win this battle? I'm not even sure what act I'm on. I think I'm in act 13. Yeah, I'm in act 13. To be fair, the Annie-Cs make everyone have drip, except for Ushi. I'm pretty sure Ushi has the same exact outfit she usually has in one of the Annie-Cs, which is kind of fucked up. Should have gave her a unique outfit. Granted, she looks good still, no matter what. But, you know, for an Annie-C, you want them to have different outfits. Prison Ward Med, that's pretty good. So far, nobody has said anything that I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't know about that. Summer Mad Ricardo's good too. Wow. Yeah. He do be dripping. And he has low self-esteem, so if he were to hear me say that, he'd be like, oh damn, really? I look good? Shoot. Still don't know what to actually... The LB7 Pretender Girl had some drip. Oh, you're right! Tilalak! Yo, Tilalak's, I think, second ascension? Second... Oh, I gotta look this up, guys. I know I said I was gonna... I'm trying to speedrun this chapter, but at the same time, we talk about drip, bro. Something's more important in life than speedrunning, and that, my friend, is drip. You are not wrong. Look at this. Second ascension. Are you kidding me, guys? Bruh. Them legs? Them legs? Dude. No, dude. No. She's dripping hard, for real. And it makes sense with her character. She always wet, you know what I'm saying? She always wet. God damn. Okay, there's spoilers down there. Let me not spoil it for you guys. Until lock is. Glad she's a 4-star. Glad she's a 4-star, to be honest. Oh yeah, the summer CE for her, bro, and I'm pretty sure that's a 4-star CE too, bro. Like, they cooked with her design. And Misashi is dead. Sad life. Sad life. Kama's 8th anime CE is mesmerizing when you realize the CE is only a small part of it. You miss the wings and that takes it down a notch for that. Yeah. And Kama gets a lot of Annie C's, I feel like 3 years in a row she got like Annie C's. And they're all good, you know, they're all good. And I think the 8th anniversary one, the one you're talking about, like, she's pretty much bare naked. Sup, it's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Hunter. Hope you had a good birthday. So did some rolls, 4 multis and 20 tickets, got MP2. Charlie and Roland, no goth wife, sad. Well, as good as it is that it's your birthday, you should have liked the stream first and then rolled, you know what I'm saying? That way you would have birthday luck on top of liking my stream luck. But you know what? Still not bad luck though. NP2 Charlie, pretty good. But yeah, not getting crime healed is a dagger. But happy birthday nonetheless. Hopefully you had a good birthday regardless of gacha rolls. Everyone stop getting Charlie, leave some for me. Yo, roll, bro. Yuki, you gotta roll. You gotta roll, bro, before all the Charlies are out of stock. You don't want them to be out of stock. Base Ascension Tez is quite drippy in my opinion. Yeah, and a lot of people, especially when he first came out, like, he's one of the more popular male servants now. Well, when Tez was first revealed, a lot of people weren't really feeling him. And as time went on, kind of like with what happened with Oberon, a lot of people were opening up on him. They were like, you know what, he's kind of drippy. He's kind of drippy for real. Okay, I don't know what this whole gimmick is all about. So I'll just do the usual looping shenanigans. Actually, Castoria might die, so let me just go ahead and use her buffs. And Musashi should be 1000% fine. It's 2 in the morning. The birthday just started. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. where I live too, so yeah, I forget sometimes we live in the same time zone. Tez's art at first was the killer, then we saw his animations, heard him woo. And it won most of us over. Yeah, that woo, amazing. I almost wanted to roll for him strictly for the woos. Granted, I was okay with his art. I was cool with it. I want to meme and say Murmasa has drip. He does. I'm not gonna lie, he does. We can't lie. He do be drippy. At first and second ascension. Second ascension probably especially. Definitely dripping with the sauce. He's dripping with the hot sauce. No one can argue. No one's gonna argue that. 650 Saint Quartz and 55 tickets after all. Wow. And not a single cream held. That's actually kind of crazy. You would think at least one. But I guess, yeah, it just sucks that Roland is there, because then all your 4-star luck is going to go into him. Or some of it's going to go to him. I want to say Raiko's traveling outfit, but that's just me being horny for yo, Chinese dresses, honestly, dummy OP. Specifically the ones that show like the thighs and the leg action. Kind of like what Yang has with her second ascension. Yo, those dresses, dummy OP. Dummy OP with the sauce. Indian Lostbelt Koyan. Yeah, that outfit too. Which is, well, her Chinese outfit actually is the one I'm thinking about. But yeah, her Indian outfit's cool too. It sucks that a lot of her outfits throughout the Lostbelts aren't like costumes. I feel like that's like a missed opportunity. Charlemagne need NP2. For loopers, I always say for loopers, like him, or DPS in general, you want to go for higher NP levels. So if you have the intention of using Charlemagne as a looper or a farmer, definitely. Oh, you have 650 left. Oh, okay, I was about to say. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, I misread what you said. 650 plus St. Quartz and 55 tickets after all rolls. So how much did you actually use then? If you plan on farming 90 plus, go for NP2. Yeah, I mean, the higher the NP level, obviously the better for sure. They're called Chung-san, if I remember. I guess so. I wouldn't know the name of the dress. And I know they did not need to be designed like that. I feel like in reality, they don't actually look like that. But, you know, Japan artists, you know, they like to exaggerate certain features and accentuate certain features, which I'm not complaining about, you know. There's a reason I'm a leg person, you know. There's a reason. Shit like that. Dresses like those. And it does give a solid amount. Yeah, literally for every servant you've trained max ascended, just max ascension. You don't have to max level them. For every servant you max ascended, except for free servants, welfare servants, you get 3 quartz. So let's say you have 200 servants, not counting welfare servants that are all max ascended, 200 servants max ascended. Literally for all those servants, 3 quartz each. So 3 times 200, 600 quartz. That's just for example. So if you guys count how many servants you currently have and assume that they are all max ascended, subtract however many welfares there are, multiply that by 3, and then that's how much quartz you are going to be getting guaranteed for this coming anniversary. For example, for me, I have about 200 and some change max ascended servants. So I'm going to get about 600 St. Quartz overall. So most people, if you've been playing for a while and you have a lot of servants trained, you're going to be in a good place. Yeah, no dupes, obviously. I mean, it goes without saying, I feel like. But yeah, no dupes don't count. That'd be cheating for obvious reasons. That'd be cheap as hell. Okay, Act 14. Let's go. Ain't no way I'm doing math. I mean, all you have to do. I guess if you don't want to count, that makes sense. It's a lot of servants to count. Just have to multiply it by 3. It's like it's basic math, my G. It's just basic math, my G. And I'm somebody who hates math. I freaking hate math. But I can do my multiplications, my additions, my subtractions, you know. Divisions are, you know, so pretty. Oh, I wish this was still a Mystica, but it's temporary. Imperial skills. When you wear the Imperial robe, Imperial skills will be available in place of the Master skills. Fair enough. Big dick energy. Big dick energy for sure. Serious question, best MC outfit. Oh, I'd have to see a list of them to really, like, you know, get an accurate answer. Because some of them are really good. Like Gudako's summer outfit where she has like a tan. Not gonna lie. Pretty good. I really gotta think about that. Just assume somewhere between 150 to 600. It's gonna vary wildly. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, you know. If you've been playing for a couple years, you probably have around 150 to 200 servants. And if you had the max ascended, then just multiply that by 3. That's why if you don't have everyone max ascended, specifically your non-limiteds, or like not your non-limiteds, your non-welfares, you should probably go and train them if you want to maximize your quartz profit when anniversary hits. Granted, it's a permanent update, so you can get the 3 quartz after anniversary, next year, 2 years from now, whatever. But still, if you want the quartz right away, train them now. Claudia Winter MC, that takes forever to level. That takes forever to level. It's low-key drip. I agree. I agree. And again, they're all pretty good. I forgot to use the Pierce skill. None of the summer outfits have gotten a rerun, to be honest. I guess not. I haven't really been paying attention, but probably not, huh? Gudaga's orange bikini is the best. If I had it. That's funny. Damn. Yeah, you gotta pray for that rare prism shop sell. If they ever decide to sell it. Let's go ahead and chances of Oberon coming out, it's pretty low. So I'm just going to go ahead and put Gil, because I'm trying to bond 15 Gils soon. Okay, yep. We'll do this. We'll do this. The best MC outfits are cross-dressing Fujimaru. Oh god. I mean, you're not gonna lie, if I didn't know any better, I would be like, oh wow, she looks really nice. But you know, we already know. Caramel has to be rigged by Desire Sensor. I got both paladins before and got spooked by Angry Lance. That's crazy. Well, at least you got her, you know. Some of us aren't as lucky. Or are unlucky. Granted, I didn't roll. But, you know, some of us did. Still can't wrap my head around FGO taking away reruns. Yeah. It sucks, but you know, it's been 2 years and it seems that they're gung-ho about it, so we just kind of gotta accept it. I wish they would do reruns again, but it is what it is. Does Mashi count in the... Oh, I don't know, actually. I want to say no, but I wouldn't be surprised if she does count. Wouldn't be surprised. Mashi gives Quartz. Okay. Okay. Yeah, wouldn't know. Wouldn't know. Oh, you like the plug suit? Okay, plug suits, you know, accentuates the body. So see what you smell, what you're stepping on. Tell me you have Mashi fully leveled Archblades. Tell me you do. Does it press 1 if you have every servant trained? Every servant you have trained. And press 2 if you don't. I'm actually a 2 because I don't have either of my Sappho's trained. So those are the only... Sappho is the only servant I don't have trained. Purposely though. Purposefully did not train them. 1, really? Okay. Okay, there you go. 2? Question mark? You don't know? I feel like you would know, but I guess not. 2? Yeah, I feel like most people are probably 2s. Whether we realize it or not. Not counting a Sappho. Yeah, not counting a Sappho. I'd be a 1 too, bro. 2 mad lazy with leveling. I understand. I get it. I get it. It's just at some point, as you keep playing the game and you have all your favorite servants trained and leveled, you know, eventually you're gonna have to use the EXP cards that you get from login. And like, you know, just randomly from quests, so... that's where my EXP went. And eventually I just trained everybody. Oh yeah, the like Bones and Dust, especially like year 1 servants, it's... Oh my god. Tragedy. Tragedy. I'm stuffed with EXP. Well, there you go. I'm gonna put Enkidu in the back as well. Actually... Gil, I want to bond 15 you. But Enkidu is behind you by a big margin. So I'm actually gonna wait till you guys are equalized. That's the way I'll bond 15 you together. I'm closer to bond 11 with Ibuki, so I'll bond 11 her. Was Takasugi this year? No, Takasugi's next year? Pretty sure? Is Takasugi this year? I don't think so. No. Takasugi's next year. I'm stuffed with EXP. Yeah, same, dude. My second archive, my main inventory, and my present box, shit ton of EXP. And I'm just like, fuck, I don't know what to do with them. Thankfully, there's a ridiculous ascension requirement of needing 72 or something. Yeah, it's mainly the skills. Mainly skills eat a fuck ton of items, like absurd amount. It's mainly the skills. Thankfully, though. Yeah, Takasugi is indeed next year. Apparently Roland was supposed to come out year 1 or 2, but they just never knew when to add him. That's crazy. He's literally one of the oldest servants, but they just did not implement him. That's crazy. Seeing how different Gudako's hairstyle is in decisive battles somehow is depressing. Yeah, they get expressions now, depending on how intense the battles are. I think they first introduced that in Lostbelt 7? It might have been 6, but I don't know. Oh, I can actually switch now. Well, damn. So I was still locked. Yeah. Screw it, screw it. Yeah, if we're talking about next year, again, main goal Tiamat by a huge margin, and then Kide. Kide comes out first, but Tiamat's the main goal. Aside from them, I guess Kukulkan would be one of my main targets next year. I really like her. But if I could just get away with an NP6 Tiamat next year, I'll be pretty happy. I'll be pretty happy about that. Pretty goddamn happy with that. Main goal is Draco next year. I mean, Draco's... I want to get Draco just because he's pretty rare now, since he doesn't get reruns. Hasn't gotten a rerun yet, I should say. And she's the only limited servant exempt from guaranteed SRs. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's been 2 guaranteed SRs since Draco's debut in the game. But in both of those guaranteed SRs, both New Year's and Anniversary, they didn't put her in. I guess they want to keep the mystique of her being a beast class servant special. So if you don't get her during her raid up, she's pretty much impossible to get even in guaranteed SR, which is crazy. Because usually it's like, okay, even if I don't get them here, maybe I could get them for the guaranteed SR for New Year's or Anniversary. Can't say that about Draco. So you kind of have to go for, if you want her, you kind of have to go for her right on release. So good luck to you guys who really want her. I want her too, just like not like that. Tiamat number 1, Kide number 2, and then everyone else is kind of on equal footing. Draco, Kukulkan, the summer servants even, I would say. I like Tez too. I would say Tez. I would like to get him, just maybe in guaranteed SR or something. She was in that build a guaranteed SR though, right? I don't think so, actually. I don't think so. She might have been, because I guess technically we did have 3 guaranteed SRs. If you guys remember, in last year's Anniversary in JP, if you weren't not aware, we had the normal guaranteed SR where, you know, you use 15 paid quartz and then you roll multi-shot, boom, there you go. There's another one where you literally build your own banner. You pick 1 servant from every class, and then 1 servant from extra class, or I think 2 servants from extra class, and then you roll 10 shot and you're guaranteed one of those servants that you picked. You still need paid quartz though, so you know, it's still paid guaranteed SR. Hope they do that again for Anniversary at least, because it was low-key kind of fun building your own banner. Okay, so she's in the Destiny Order. I think that's what's called, the Destiny Order summon, but not the guaranteed SR. That's interesting. Why would they put her there, but not put her in like the actual guaranteed SR? That's interesting. Maybe they want to make the beasts exclusive for Destiny Orders after raid up, whereas like normal guaranteed SR, they're not there. I guess like Destiny Orders like premium. Because I think you gotta pay a little bit more quartz for them. I could be wrong though. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. My dog in the room right now? Yo, my dog Olga's in the room right now. I don't even know how she got in here. She big chillin'. See Big chilling in the back. Olga, come here. Olga. I don't know if they could see you. Oh, they can. This is my dog Olga. She is named after Olga. All right, Olga, you could go lie down now. I gave you your pets. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta look down like that. It's okay. I'll give you a treat later. You know, I give you a walk later too. You know how it is. Your daily walk. How you doing? Olga, big chillin'. Hopefully we get Olga this year. Actual Olga in grand order. That'd be sick nasty with the sauce. They really gatekeeping Draco. Yeah, 1000%. She wants to help farm. Well, if she would debut in the game, bro, then you know that'd be great. That'd be great. And she's just licking her ass now. She don't want to help farm. She just wants to lick her ass. If she ain't getting pets, she's just gonna lick her ass. That's it. Beast Olga for Annie 9. I feel like she won't come out this year. I think next year maybe. Because we still gotta fight the other Olgas still. And they've been releasing them pretty spread apart, and we've only fought 2. And there's still 2 more left, and we got like 3 more months until JP anniversary. So I think they're gonna save Olga for maybe next year. I think she kind of makes sense for 10th anniversary. I think so. Yeah, Olga's only half built so far. Exactly. Playable Ort would be crazy. That would be crazy. I'd roll for him. He was a grand foreigner, right? Quote unquote grand foreigner. That'd be crazy. Yeah, Gacha is inevitable. I don't know when. But I think he's inevitable. Addition into the game. Just don't know when. This is the issue. Two more elements for Olga. Yeah, I think we're missing Earth. And because we fought fire, we fought water. We're missing Earth and is it wind? Is it literally the 4 elements? I'm guessing Earth is next. Yeah, it might be Earth or the other element. Because the first one was fire, the second one was water, I think. So we're missing Earth and the other element. I assume it's like air or wind or something. On that Avatar shit, Avatar Aang type shit. Last Airbender. Because 10th anniversary has to be like the craziest anniversary ever. It's the 10th anniversary after all. Whereas this year, 9th anniversary, I think they could get away with whatever they want. But next year they have to like deliver. I still gotta burn shit. Jesus Christ. Just EXP. Just burn some more assassin ones. Damn, I burned a lot earlier. I guess I gotta burn more now. Everything changed when the fire Olga attacked. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. The fire Olga was pretty easy, but the water Olga was a lot easier too. I just stalled for the water Olga. Hopefully the earth one and the one after is a bit more interesting. The fire and water one, they were both fun, but definitely not challenging. Beat them both first try, I'm pretty sure. Which is crazy because they're meant to be challenges. But well, it is what it is. I'm close to bonding with you. Okay, cool. Coolio. Who am I fighting now? Actually, what act am I on? Let me make sure I'm not fucking up. Act 15. Well, I'm gonna be fighting Kiyohime? Ooh, Kiyohime. You know what? I'm actually gonna do this then. Because Kiyohime is inflicted with a permanent burn, so pretty good if with Yang or versus Yang. I'm at 214 non-welfare. Ooh, so basically multiply that by 3. Okay, so 3 times 14 would be 642, then 3 times 200 would be 600. So you'd be getting 642 quartz, if I'm not mistaken. If my math is correct. Damn, that's a fuck ton of quartz, bro. Yeah, 642. There you go. There you go, sexy beans. So again, multiply all the servants you have trained, not counting welfares. I don't know if Nobukatsu and Mary Anning counts, but they probably don't. Or they probably don't count towards the quartz. Because they're technically kind of free. Are we supposed to get more besides that? Well, besides that, definitely we're gonna get like just the standard anniversary quartz as far as like just celebrate it. Maybe like the panel quartz or retweet quartz. So you could expect on top of the 642, maybe even 100 more. I don't know. Maybe that's like overestimating it. You might get 100 more quartz on top of that. But I would assume a couple, you know, maybe at least a multi-shot on top of that. At least. Or I'll see you later, Hunter. Thank you for hanging out. Bitch. No, what's up? What's up? They count, I think, because I leveled Katsu recently and got 3 quartz. Okay. Okay. That's good. More quartz for us. Can't complain about that. Is there a way to easily count your servants? Go to your room and click like your servant list. It's better than like going to like your cards list, because your cards list will count your EXP and foes if you have any foes in your inventory. Whereas if you go to my room and just go straight to your servant list, it's gonna show you how many servants you have, and then you kind of have to manually subtract the free servants from them. It's total based on JP. 6 temples. Oh, I guess so. Wow, that's a lot. That's a fuck ton. Cool. So I'll be over 1,000, but yeah, most of us are gonna be over 1,000. At least I would hope. If you have your servants trained. If you don't, then get on it. you got about a month and a half, 2 months. Gotcha. Thanks. Yeah, I hope that made sense. I'm not really the best at explaining how to navigate shit, but hopefully it made sense in your head. It's weird that all the enemies in this chapter are technically servants, even if they're generic Power Ranger moves. Yeah, they're supposed to be basic. If you look at them, they're based on the servant cards. So if you look at these casters, it's a guy with a robe and a staff of some sort. If you look at the caster card, it's literally the same design. Same thing with the berserkers and every other enemy. So I like how they introduce these enemies in this chapter as like basically the class cards. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty sick nasty with the sauce. Felt something on my foot. I thought it was like a spider or something. Okay, dude, these bit of enemies are taking longer than I thought. I'm gonna do that. I don't want my second Castoria to die, so I might as well protect the team. By the way, I'm close to the end. Kind of. No, not really. I got 6 more acts to go. But I'm a little bit over halfway. So far, no difficult quests, no quests I had to restart. No big boss fights. I think literally the only fight that's like super annoying is the Moriarty fight. And I hope I'm not wrong. I know there's a Kriemhild fight coming up at some point. Kriemhild. But I don't remember that one being that bad. Hopefully memory serves me right. I think Kriemhild is difficult, not gonna lie. If I remember, they force you to use Siegfried. I think in both times you fight her. But I think literally if I just bring Yang, I think I should be fine. I think. But there's a chance I'm not gonna be fine. There's a chance I get my shit clapped. And in which case I'll be very sad. Yeah, cookies and cream. Remember the debuff spam was funny as fuck? Oh man. I'm not looking forward. I know the Moriarty fight I definitely restarted a couple of times in JP. That one I know for a fact is gonna be a bitch and a half to complete. But hopefully this time around in NA, now that I'm well seasoned, I have the information on my other monitor. Hopefully it's gonna be easier to go faster. Remember the Moriarty fight? In the Moriarty fight, you're forced to bring an NPC Charlemagne, and you're forced to put Mashu in the front along with Charlemagne. So it's literally 2 slots in your frontal party are force support or force NPC, which automatically makes the fight like 10 times harder than it should be. Slightly annoying, but we'll see when we get there. Very low chances stun to all allies except yourself at the end of the turn. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's why I enjoyed it. I mean, it was a fun challenge. I'm not saying it was boring or anything, but it's annoying. Challenges are meant to be annoying, but it could still be fun. Double Charlie was fun as fuck. Did you win though with Double Charlie? I feel like that's like, not saying Charlie's whack or anything, but still. Yeah, that permanent burn is not good for you, Kiyohime, when you're facing Yang Guofei in Fort. Oh wait, I just realized she has her NP. I didn't realize she had her NP. Oh, I was talking mad shit. Okay, so what did I say about having no restarts? Yeah, all right. Maybe we might still be able to pull out the dub, but damn, I was not expecting that. Okay, please crit Ibuki, please. Yeah, nice crit. Okay, you didn't crit that last part, but that's okay. Damn, I was not expecting to get my shit pushed in, but goofy poopy Scoopy. Okay, please do not use your NP again at break. That would suck ass. Should I even NP or should I just crit? No, I'll NP. Yeah, hybrid backline with Kesseria finished it. Wow. Really? Okay. Anyone thinks Zhang Jue sounds familiar? Because he sort of sounds like Lao from Virtual Fighter. I mean, check his voice actor. Maybe low-key you recognize it from something else. Are Welfare's the only ones not getting the 3 Saiyan Quartz? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, thank God. Holy shit, I thought I had to restart that fight. Damn. That was almost a poopity scoop. Good thing I had strong servants in the backline. Because if I didn't, oh, we would have got fucked up. Oh, Zhufu's in this chapter? I had no idea. One of the best budget supports in the game. Coming for this year's anniversary along with Arcueid. Okay, so it looks like in this battle I just have to survive. So I could do that. No problem. I could do that. No problem. Where's your Bonsi? Okay, there you go. I really like Musashi's Bonsi. Even though it doesn't come into play like all the time, when it does, it's amazing. Again, buff removal resist by 100% 3 times. Pretty damn good. One of the best, in my opinion, one of the best and underrated Bonsi's in the game. Yo, Banders, what did you put in the chat, bro? Why did you delete your message, bro? What are you hiding, bro? Are you asking who's tighter again? Because I'll answer. FBI or not, I'll answer. Damn, 1,500 enemies, that's crazy. But I think we only got to survive for 5 turns. Yeah, so it's okay. 5 turns is no problem. Habitat's literally like one of the best services gameplay wise. Basically, in some ways, a stronger version of Arash. In some ways, obviously, Arash is a lot cheaper as a 1-star, but I prefer Habitat over Arash, just because Habitat could get to her NP right away, and her support skills are actually pretty good too. Oh wow, we had guts. Please attack her. No, she just dies. Okay, now she's just chilling there. That's fine. That's fine. We just got to survive for 5 turns anyway. She can farm so well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could use her as fodder. You could arch chain with her NP. That could help other loopers in the team. Her buffs are really good, like I said earlier. I would even go as far as saying, in terms of gameplay, she's probably in the top 5. Just one of the best, just in terms of gameplay. I feel like a lot of people don't give her enough credit. How good she actually is. Is Shizuki good though? He is single. Yeah, Shizuki is really good. He's basically a single target version of like Habitat / Arash. Which sounds kind of whack because, okay, he's single target though. Like, he's not AoE. If he was AoE, he might be better. But as a single target, there's a lot of quests nowadays in JP. And we've already experienced this in NA here and there. Where, in like, when you farm a 90++ event quest, sometimes there's only one starting enemy in the first wave. With like 100k, 200k HP. Under a lot of circumstances, Arash isn't killing that. Habitat isn't killing that. Maybe. Habitat might, but 9 times out of 10 probably not if it's like a 200k HP enemy. So Sojiro being a single target is going to hit harder than both Arash and Habitat. And he's also a berserker. So unless you're farming foreigners, which we haven't had a foreigner, multi-foreigner enemy farming quest yet, then he's most likely going to kill. And he kills himself in the end with his NPs, so getting really good. Not as versatile necessarily as Arash or Habitat, but still, when it comes to those pesky single enemy farming quests, he's going to be useful. Yeah, and he ignores damage cut and anti-defense up. Yeah, he has a very special damage multiplier with his NP where he does extra damage to enemies with defense up. So obviously in terms of farming, that's probably not going to come in handy, but imagine that in like a challenge quest where maybe the enemies spam defense ups, or maybe they have a permanent defense up, then Sojiro's dummy busted with the sauce, because he's gonna do extra damage on their monkey asses. Funny thing though is we are about to get a Moon Cancer node in NA as well. Oh really? I didn't realize that. Interesting. I assume in the next event or something. Okay, I must have messed the calculations because ain't no way I'm getting around 900 sync quartz from Annie. What the hell? Unless you have every... Like, it's possible. I mean, if you literally have every servant in the game thus far, you're definitely getting well over 900 quartz. Assuming you have every servant in the game. It's possible. It's possible. I see the fandom calling the Mahoyo collab the sequel. It kind of is. So if you guys don't know, Mahoyo is a visual novel. A Type Moon visual novel that came out like 10, 12 years ago. And originally, it was supposed to have 2 sequels. It's supposed to be a trilogy from what I read. Nasu planned on making it a trilogy, but it never really happened. So for this Mahoyo collab, apparently there's a lot of plot points and a lot of character things, a lot of backstories that we don't get from the first game that apparently was carryovers from Nasu's written. I guess he might have a notebook or a notepad somewhere of Mahoyo 2 and Mahoyo 3, and he just implemented it into the event. Like, if you look at Sojiro's NP and the description, like his profile kind of hints at certain things. I don't want to spoil too much if you haven't finished Mahoyo, but it kind of hints at a lot that we haven't seen in the first game that must be things that were supposed to be revealed in like a second Mahoyo or a third Mahoyo even. So it's interesting. I wonder if we will ever get a sequel, a proper sequel. But the event itself kind of acts as a sequel because it does take place like a decade after the first game, interestingly enough. The max is 1k, so 900 is average. Yeah, 900 is doable. I don't know if it's average because I play the game like crazy. I don't will, so maybe that has something to do with it, but I'm well below 300 trained servants, so I guess it is what it is. Class is this Rider and Lancer. Okay, looks like it's just a bunch of schmuckarooskies. Okay, I'll just bring Arjuna Alter because he's gonna clear shop for sure. Recently NP3'd him in the previous White Day event. I was just trying to get a CE and he was like, yo, I'm gonna come to you one more time, and I'm like, alright, bet. Why not? I'll take it. Fun fact, Sojiro canonically says it's Mahoyo time and then an electric guitar riffs. That's crazy. That's crazy. He doesn't even know what a guitar is, bro. He's so ignorant, he doesn't even know what that is. Okay, let's go ahead and just Arjuna it up. I don't think he's gonna one shot, but you know, he's gonna do decent. He's gonna do good damage, Maybe I should have brought Merlin with him, but you know, I'm trying to bond with Enkidu and Gil and whatnot. Still one of the best costumes, by the way, in the entire game. I just like the whole aesthetic of Arjuna Alter with this outfit. And he's like holding a quartz too. It's like really cool. One of the coolest costumes for sure. Let's go do this just in case we have to. I'm sure if Arjuna crits, it will kill. Or very close though, very close. There you go. There you go. Yeah, the forced Sherlock battles are gonna be interesting. Okay, the next big battle. Okay, next big battle is against a Saber and Archer, and we're forced to bring Moriarty ruler. Cool. I'll do that. I'll take that. Moriarty is a very interesting servant because on paper, he looks like he could be a really good looper. He has very good passives too. I think he's immune to every form of stun in the game, like you know, normal stun, charm, whatnot. He has a 50% battery, somewhat decent steroids, but unfortunately his NP gain and his damage isn't that great, so he can't really act as that great of a looper. But on paper, his skills are really good. Had it been on anybody else with better NP gain and maybe a different class, that would be an amazing servant. But Moriarty is just kind of average. Not really the best farmer, and I guess he's decent in like boss fights. He could be decent. He feels like a budget Domon, funny enough. Interesting. Look, I didn't even think about that. I could see that somewhat. I can see that for sure. Although his, if we're just talking strictly design and like animations and whatnot, he's pretty high up there. I really like his Noble Phantasm, especially. Damn, we're gonna be forced to use him twice. Okay. Okay, is this level 10 though? It is level 10, so we do get that 50% battery right off the jump. Might as well use it. So again, he also has a evade, form of protection as well. So he kind of has all the right tools to be a good looper. He just falls short in terms of damage and in terms of NP gain. That's where he falls short. Which I feel like a lot of potential loopers are like that. They suffer from the same sort of problems. I love this NP so much. Looks so good. This is engine 3 NP is breaking the stock. Okay. Yeah, see, he doesn't get enough NP gain. Like, I mean, with double cast area, he probably would have been able to get into NP. But still, as a ruler, and you have Ibuki coming out soon, you know, he's not that impressive as a looper. Just got Charlie. Nice, congratulations, Zictive. Hope you enjoy him. Hope you have the essential materials, QP and EXP to ascend him right away. It's always the best feeling in the world, training a serpent right after getting them. Listening to their lines and whatnot. Definitely enjoyed that last week when I pulled Alice. I already have Alice Bond 7, by the way. Not even trying to bond farm, I'm really not. But like, it's just, she gets bonus bond from the event. And I've just been using her a lot, pretty much. I've been only using her. I haven't used another DPS servant in like 2 weeks. Sadly, bro needs Traum mats. Damn. For Ascensions? I didn't realize that. Definitely for skills. I don't know about Ascensions though. Or yeah, crypto farm. Yeah, got that cryptocurrency for real. You investing in that stock market. That NFT shit. Whatever happened to NFTs? That was like a big thing like 2-3 years ago. I feel like they just disappeared. Oh, 2 Moriartys? What's going on here? As well use both. Yeah, as well use both. Actually, might be better to just use one just like a full combo, right? Yes, full combo. Wait, they're both support, so I don't even know which is which. Well, that fucks it up a little bit. Alright, I guess might as well use both then, because I can't tell which is which, so I can't do full combo even if I wanted to. Yeah, he needs the bronze mats for Final Ascension. That's fucked up. Especially, imagine if you're like a new player who started playing the game specifically for Charlemagne, you can't even get the materials. That's fucked. Well, I guess if you're a new player, you could just use the max Ascension right away, but yeah. Yeah, I like the fact in this chapter you're able to quote-unquote use Kadok as your master. I feel like this should just be a permanent thing. Like, instead of, like, in addition to being able to change your mystic code and therefore your skills, I feel like being able to change to a different mage altogether, like Kadok, would be pretty sick. That opens the doors for other NPC mages in the future as well. Like the ones that were introduced in Ordeal Call, for example. They would be fun to use. With their own unique skill sets, maybe like lines as well. Yeah, I guess you could use, but you could only get white prisms by ascending, if I'm not mistaken. Right? They only accumulate when you ascend. Like, that's one way to get them. Not sure about other ways from the top of my head, but if you're just starting the game, you can't use your white prisms. Or you don't have any white prisms, right? Main story gives as well? Oh, okay, well fuck me then. I guess they do. I don't use them. They're called pure prisms, right? Yeah, I don't use them. I never needed to. That's how I got my Charlie and max extension JP. Fair enough. Big dick energy. Okay, there you go, get wrecked. Okay. Yeah, I'm at Act 17. We're getting close, bruh. This actually doesn't feel as long as I thought it would be, but as I'm saying that, I bet the last quest is gonna take me an hour to beat. There's usually one battle that takes me 30 minutes to an hour to beat. Lostbelt 7 was atrocious though. There was like 3 battles that took me like 3 hours in total to beat. Hopefully that's not gonna be the case here. I'm just trying to win and bounce, to be honest. Just trying to win and bounce. Okay, apparently there's 4 support in this quest. Yep. Ooh. Ah, I'm forced to bring a Staffo. That's fucked up. This is technically gonna be the first time I'm ever gonna use this motherfucker. But it is what it is. 3-4 the 6 foreigner fight was a pain. Yeah, that fight was atrocious. I hated that fight so much. I did not understand how to beat it. I feel like I won out of sheer luck, if I'm not mistaken. That was like not a fair battle. So Bradamante. Okay, I'm gonna bring Ibuki because there's Bradamante's a problem. Mr. Coda's Green Emperor, Empress, interesting. And then I guess Merlin, because Merlin's good, I guess. And now I'm just forced to bring Sherlock. This is literally the most fucked team ever. Sherlock, Roland, and your boy Astolfo. Everyone's favorite trap. Not my favorite trap. I'm not part of everyone. I remember restarting this quest. I had a hard time with this quest for some reason. Hopefully that's not the case again. Okay, do I actually have to win this fight? Okay, looks like I do. And Pope Joanne is the... Oh my god. Okay, 2 hit. Okay, they're all 2 hit. Oh, okay. Alright, Astolfo, what are your skills? Because I don't use you. Never use you in my life. Okay, attack up. Chance to inflict stun. And... Ooh, star drop. And an NP gauge. Okay, so you have a battery. Your 3rd skill is the only interesting skill you got. Literally my first time using Astolfo, so bear with me. Besides in JP. And when I did this quest. And then Roland, I don't have you, so I never use you actually at all too. And none of you guys have Pierce, built-in Pierce. And I know Sherlock doesn't have a battery. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to full combo stuff. I'll start with a quick to set up crits for next turn. Mori NP ignores invulnerability. He has a skill that ignores evade, but not. I don't know about invincibility. I don't know about that. Plus he's not here right now, so kind of doesn't matter. Wow, Roland doesn't want any cards. I kind of need him right now, so he could just hit Bradamante. I just realized that you're like, yes sir, yes sir. I'm gonna hit this one because it has the 2nd highest HP, I guess. Let's set up more crit stars for next turn. And then next turn I should be getting some Roland cards. Unfortunately I get a hit with a NP damage down now. That's ass. Okay, but next turn we should get some Roland stuff. Roland cards. Full combo with him against Bradamante that might kill. But we do have NP damage down, so probably not going to kill. And Astolfo's close to dying, which I really don't care for. Okay, so Roland could go off. How long does the NP damage down last? For 2 turns. I mean, we might as well do it. We got a full combo. We might even get lucky with the crits. Remove all buffs for all enemies. Ooh, that could be useful. That could be useful. And removes debuffs and decrease charm resist. That's fine. Okay. Not that bad. Not that mad about that. Okay, this is battery, so I'm actually gonna save that. Oh, he has 2 batteries. What? Yo, Roland low-key kind of busted with the sauce. Okay. I guess just for the sake of it, I'm just gonna use the Astolfo skills just because looks like the bitch is gonna die soon anyway. So I'm just gonna use it. I know it's not the smartest decision normally, but the bitch dies, the bitch dies. What? You motherfucker. They literally put Roland to sleep right when I picked his cards. Effectively skipping my turn. That's kind of bullshit. That was bullshit. That was complete and utter bullshit. What the fuck? Damn. That's so fucked up. Why would you do that? See, now I'm scared to use this because they might do another bullshit skill and remove my invincibility. But what other choice do I have now that Brado Ante has NP? Damn, that sucks ass. Okay, I'll just use this. Gotta make up for last turn. Okay, do not NP seal me or put me to sleep again. Okay, there you go. I was about to say, that was bullshit. That was not fair. Okay, didn't do that much, unfortunately. Okay, Roland did a little bit more than half damage. That means he's at a quarter health. We do have invincibility to the entire party, so attacking this hit. Got ass in my face. Not gonna complain. Okay, yeah, attack Roland so you can get his MP. Yeah, there you go, there you go. There you go. Okay, you could chill on attacking him now because he's so close to dying. Okay, what do you do, Don Quixote? Usable when your NP gauge is 30%. Set your NP to 0. Increase NP gauge for all allies. By how much though? What the fuck? That could be good. Okay, I'll do this. For the crit stars. And then apply guts. Because you might get hit this turn. I'm gonna protect Sherlock. I'm gonna protect you. I don't want to use your battery now, but I have no choice. Okay. Okay. You're doing alright. God damn. Right when I was saying that there was no like difficult quest, they throw this bullshit. Force NPC for NPC servants. 4 is crazy. You know, 1 is already like annoying. 2 is pretty bad, but 4? 4 servants forced? With forced mystic code too? That's just unheard of. Okay, I probably could have saved my NP. I don't know, you're looking. Ooh, you got pierced, okay. That might be a problem, and we got stunned. Don Quixote got hit. Okay. Why did they get like 3,000 combos? What the fuck? Okay, damn. This guy has NP. Don Quixote's gonna die. Could charge everyone's NP. I just don't know by how much. How much it goes. I don't wanna use it. I'll just use the NP and allow Don Quixote to die. I would do a full combo, but I think the crit from Roland is gonna do more. She got back from prison with the skull-bearing lady talking about the story. Oh, okay. I was about to say. I was like, what? They killed themselves with an MP? I did not know that. I feel like that's like new to me, but alright. That's fine too, I guess. Okay, my next servant I believe is Ibuki, which is fine if I could get like a full combo with her. Not even a single card with her. Wow, okay. That's okay, that's okay. We'll do full combo Roland. Then next turn, I assume I'm gonna get a full combo with Ibuki, probably, most likely. And I'll just use our NP and then win. I should have this in the bag next turn. I don't care if Sherlock or Roland dies then. Yeah, okay, so Sherlock dies. I'm pretty sure I have Merlin next. So Merlin buffed. Ibuki's should be able to clear. Yeah, easily. Yeah, this is weak sauce. Okay, Ibuki, go do your thing. Maybe you're not gonna kill this saber, but that's okay. We're just gonna full combo. 2 more enemies are gonna come out. They're gonna get obliterated. It was easily killing. Yeah, weak sauce, weak sauce. Boom. Okay, 2 enemies actually lived. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Doesn't really change much, honestly. So I still have Ibuki's 50% battery, and then pretty sure I'm gonna win next turn. Oh, they have invincibility, which would be a problem under normal circumstances, but Ibuki has built-in pierce with her NP, so unfortunately they're fucked. Unremovable invincibility, that would be a problem, but built-in ignore invincibility, so get wrecked. Get rolled. Okay, slightly annoying quest, not too bad though. I remember restarting this quest in JP. I think because I couldn't read the buffs and debuffs, so I was just kind of fucked. Whereas here in NA, since I could read the shit, it's a lot easier. So annoying, but not crazily difficult. It's probably a faster way to complete that quest, I'm sure, but we did it. We did it. What, is it out? Yeah. New chapter's out. Charlemagne's out. Kriemhild. Roland. Next week, Moriarty with Don Quixote, and then good stuff, good stuff. Okay, this quest apparently I just got survived for 7 turns, so let's just survive then. And we got it. Section 19. So we got 2 more sections, or 2 more acts, I should say. So it looks like section or act 19 and act 20 is going to be a lot though. Actually, we got 3 more acts. Now I'm looking at it, but the last act is just cutscenes, so technically not really. So we're close to finishing. We still have the big Kriemhild fight to worry about, as well as the Moriarty final fight, which is going to be the most annoying fight, I'm pretty sure. Then every other quest should be okay. At least I hope. If memory serves me right, it should be good. Damn. And this quest I only got to survive for 7 turns. I know it's for story reasons, but quests like these where like you just got to survive for X amount of turns, I'm just like, well, kind of just waste my time. Just a little bit. You kind of just waste my time a little bit. I get it's for story reasons, but if you're gonna make me like bring a support and like bring a team, craft essences and all that, only for it to be a quest where I just gotta survive a certain amount of turns, it's kind of like whack. So just one of the few things that make the story a little bit tedious, the force support as well as like quests like these. Like, I like the boss fights. The boss fights are usually fun because I like strategizing and like figuring out a way to win without like command seals and like the blue prisms, but otherwise these in-between quests are just mad annoying. Okay, we got 4 more turns to the left. Maybe just clear them out with Musashi and then be done with it. Okay, the next big fight, we're at Act 19. Actually, the next 2 fights is literally survive for 7 turns. Yeah, it looks like next fight is survive for 7 turns again. The fight after is defeat 10 enemies within 6 turns. Jesus. Another one where it's 6 turns, defeat 10 enemies. Oh wow, this whole act is just the same shit pretty much. Damn. Oh, at least we got a team prepared. Musashi double Castoria. All reliable. There's a reason she's bond 14. Very reliable AoE arts servant. Even though Ibuki is objectively better in terms of NP looping and farming. I just really like Musashi's built-in protection and guts, as well as Urbancy having buff removal resist. Pretty underrated. Comes in handy quite often when it comes to challenges. A lot of challenges nowadays have buff removal, which is, in my opinion, the most annoying gimmick you could face. Is buff removal. If not that, like spamming like stuns or charms or whatnot. Those are pretty annoying as well, but just removing buffs is like, bruh. I'm like buff stacking over here, and then you just remove it. But with Musashi's Bansi, buff removal is a thing of the past, which I really appreciate. And she's one of the few servants who has a Bansi built in with that. So, again, very underrated. Okay, this quest, again, we just gotta survive for 7 more turns. Damn, this act is tedious. I get it's for story reasons, but damn. Yeah, okay, it says defeat 10 enemies within 7 turns. Defeat 10 enemies within 6 turns, and so on and so forth. So literally, we'll just bring the same team over and over again. Defeat 10 enemies within 7 turns. No problem. No problem at all. At least I hope not. Although Habitat's not gonna kill the assassin enemy for sure. The other 2 enemies maybe, but we'll see. Oh wow, doesn't kill anybody. Yeah, this might be harder than I thought. It's fine. I think 6 turns is more than enough to kill 10. You just gotta loop 4 times pretty much? Pretty much? Okay, that's fine. Almost thought that was a miniature Ort. It kind of looks like it, huh? The middle enemy? Kind of looks like it. Like maybe it's designed by the same designer. Because Ort's designer designed, I believe, Gilgamesh's jet, his Vimana, as well as other things in the past. So it's possible he designed certain enemies. Similar aesthetic. Okay, so that's 3 enemies. Again, we gotta defeat 10. So another 3, and then another 3, and then we gotta kill 1 more. Okay. Oh, we gotta be... Gotta spam out MPs like crazy. Damn, what happens if, like... I don't even know how you would get to, like, this far into the game without, like, dedicated, like, spammers or farmers. But how would you be able to do this quest without, like, a good NP spammer? And like without like a full team of kaleidoscopes. I guess like you could just spam your command seals, but Jesus Christ. Because this is doable with like, you know, an arts team obviously. I feel like certain players will struggle greatly if they don't have dedicated farmers. Again, I don't know how they would get this far into the game without any. That'd be tragic. You've been playing the game for years. You're this far into it, still don't got a 3-turn farmer. I mean, 7 turns to kill 10 enemies? I suppose it's possible. Okay. So we got 3 more turns left. Probably should use Musashi's 3rd skill now I think about it. Now she doesn't really have that many buffs, but she still kills, so we win anyway. Actually, I did use her 3rd skill. Oh, damn. Okay, there you go. That should be the end of this quest. Next quest is literally the same thing, but instead of 7 turns, it's 6 turns. Book. Okay. 7 turns is doable, but it's painfully... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, wow. Again, kudos to those players if like you don't have a dedicated like spammer and you're somehow this far in the game, then nothing but respect. Okay, so same thing, defeat 10 enemies within 6 turns. Quest ends in failure if objective is not met. Fine, whatever. Habitat will carry, trust. Yeah, Habitat, looks like these enemies have less HP than the previous waves. So yeah, Habitat's definitely killing all three of these enemies. Had I had her grilled like I had, like you, Yuki, probably would have been able to clear those 3 enemies from the previous quest easily. But your boy was not prepared for such treachery. Now, and should be easy work with Black Grill. Black Grill Habitat. Habanyan. Yeah, easy sauce. Especially like Berserker and Caster, they're fucked. And like any other class, aside from like Rider, like 40k and below, they're getting killed too. Okay, so there's 5 turn stuff. Yeah, okay. We should have this. We should have this. Sometimes I wish we could have the support NP, but then I remember farming is so helpful. Yeah, you're talking about her initial NP before she unlocks the Black Barrel NP from Lostbelt 6. Yeah, I mean, it was like a healing NP if I'm not mistaken. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Again, like I said earlier, I feel like there should be a lot more servants that should have multiple NPs. I feel like every servant, if I were to even go that far, every servant should have at least 2 NPs that you could choose between. 1 offensive, 1 support, or maybe 1 AoE, 1 single target, depending on the character. Because obviously not every character, like a lot of Berserkers won't have like support NPs. Like what would Hercules' support NP be? That wouldn't make sense. Okay, so we should be able to kill. Next turn we should be able to win. Got 2 Rollins. Maybe he noticed my Kalia is filled with swimsuit servers. That's crazy. I guess congrats if you're cool with that, but damn. Probably going for Kriemhild or Charlemagne, huh? Support NP Herc would just be him getting more guts. I mean, at that point, just equip his bouncy. But yeah, I mean, that would be kind of busted, I guess. That'd be kind of busted. That's pretty much what his bouncy does. Like, just give him a fuck ton of guts and make him immortal, essentially. Full combo with him solo, you just win. So it wouldn't be the worst support NP in the universe. Just get more guts. Alright, alright. The next quest is literally the same thing. Jesus Christ. I know you're meant to read the story as you're doing the quest, so I'm sure it's a lot more engaging. But just going from battle to battle, what the fuck? Who designed this? Who thought this was a good idea? I still want to know why FGO isn't split screen compatible. Actually on my device, on my Samsung, it's a S23, it's the one that came out last year. It has built-in split screen, not specifically for FGO, but just any app. And I'm able to split screen. I just personally don't do it. Just because my screen isn't big enough to, like, you know, accommodate a game and then whatever. It's just not fun. If it was like a tablet or like the Samsung that like opens up, I probably would use it a lot more, but I don't have that. It's just a normal phone. Yeah, same thing. The fuck, my Vivo phone won't let me? Yeah, again, it probably depends on the phone. I'm sure iPhones can't do it because iPhones are very strict with their shit. Whereas like Androids are a lot more, you know, you could customize shit. So my Samsung, I've definitely split screened in the past with FGO. I just don't do it often because again, it makes the screen super small, you know. It's hard to click on certain skills when the icon's a lot smaller than it is normally. Again, if it was like a tablet, which I'm sure a Samsung tablet's able to do the exact same thing, then I'd probably use it a lot more. I don't use it really at all. Plus it drains the battery like crazy. Imagine having 2 games playing at once. It's probably not possible depending on the game. But like YouTube and FGO would be crazy. I prefer that than forced to only farm without video. Fair? That's fair enough. Now what's cool too, again, I don't know if other phones do this, but at least with Samsung, you can control the audio levels individually for each app. So you could lower FGO while also raising YouTube, for example, on separate audio tracks. That way you don't have to like go into FGO itself and lower the audio within the app. You know, it's already built in. Everything has a separate audio track, which is good. Which is pretty good. This is the reason I started Grand Blue Fantasy. Grand Blue Fantasy split screen still good. Okay, fair enough. It has built-in split screen. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you don't have like a laptop or a PC or something, or smart TV, I suppose, watching something while farming isn't really an option, I guess. In which case, I would recommend getting like a Samsung tablet or something if you really want that split screen experience. If you could afford it or whatever. It's because again, it has built-in split screen. And it's pretty good, pretty reliable. Why not? Samsung could get pretty expensive though. Not expensive like an iPhone or like an Apple product, but still. GBF is a browser game. Oh, you can play it on the browser. Okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I had no idea. My brother plays Grand Blue Fantasy, but I never dabbled onto it. Never touched it myself. Designs look nice though. And they have their own Knights of the Round characters. Like characters named after the Knights of the Round. Pretty sure they have their own Tiamat too. Although I obviously am super biased with FGO's Tiamat and will forever prefer that Tiamat over any other iteration. But still. They do have good designs over there. Okay, finally done with this act. This act was the biggest drag ever. Holy fuck. Again, I prefer like challenges and hard boss fights over like boring ass quests. Like those past like 4 battles, bruh. What is this? And now this quest, apparently defeat all enemies within 6 turns to win the battle. Oh, wait a second. That might be 6 enemies. Okay, there's 6 enemies and we're forced to bring Bradamante. Oh, okay, well you don't have to bring Bradamante, never mind. It's just an option, okay. I'll just stick with the normal team, I guess. Yeah. Fuck it. Additional bonus is that you don't need to worry about storage because it's only on the browser. That's true. That's true. Really, the only thing you gotta worry about is connection. That's it. Interesting. I had no idea. Tiamat and GBF looks pretty similar. Yeah, I know. I've seen them both. I've seen them both. Blue hair and the whole shebang. But I'm just a biased FGO trash player. Been playing while watching the stream. Nice. I know they do collaboration events there. The only one that I really looked into, because my girlfriend played Grand Blue Fantasy for a little bit, specifically for the Demon Slayer event, and I found it interesting that as somebody who doesn't play other gacha games, and obviously FGO doesn't have any collaborations with anything outside of the Nasuverse, found it interesting that like the cutscenes actually had like the voice, like the characters were actually voiced and everything. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I wish that was a thing in like Grand Order. Obviously Grand Order is super dialogue heavy, but imagine if the voices, like if the dialogue was actually voiced. I feel like people would read the cutscenes a lot more. People who are already don't read the cutscenes, I feel like that would be a very big incentive to read them. But again, it's dialogue heavy, so I don't see them ever voicing like the full thing. That's a lot. That's a fuck ton. Like they voice the Valentine scenes, which is great. I like that. But the full game, no freaking shot they're doing that. That's a lot to voice. This is the reason I haven't pulled for Charlie. Interesting. Yeah, it's fully voiced. The VAs also play the game. I'm shocked how stacked the VA for the MC is. Interesting. Yeah, I noticed that a lot with specifically a lot of JP voice actors and actresses. They play the gacha game in which they're part of. Like FGO, for example. I'm sure you're well aware. Like Nobunaga Shimazaki, the voice of Dantes, Fujimaru, etc. You know, he plays FGO on the regular. Even like Kirei's voice actor, who is like an older gentleman. Every now and then on Twitter, he posts that he finished this Lostbelt or he played this event and he really liked this event. I find it interesting that that's like almost exclusive to like JP voice actors. Whereas like in English voices, granted, Grand Order doesn't have an English voice cast, but I feel like a lot of English voice actors don't actually play the stuff that they're a part of. They might be aware of stuff and maybe they played for the sake of like advertisement, but they're not actually, you know, players. I don't want to make this a dub versus something. I just, maybe it's like a cultural difference. NPC Siegfried is available as support. Oh fuck. If you only bring 2 of your servants, you get complimented by Kadok after the battle. I don't give a fuck. If you bring 3 of your own servant, you get scolded by him instead. Interesting. Defeat 10 enemies within 5 turns to win the battle. 10 enemies. Okay, fair enough. Yuri and VAs have started playing Hoyoverse specifically. I mean, that makes sense. Hoyoverse is like really big, and I don't want to, you know, speculate here too much, but they're probably getting paid to play. Because how big Hoyoverse is. And you could argue probably the same thing with the JP voices, but I really don't see like Kirei's voice, who's like again an older dude, you know, going that far into like Lostbelt. Like he's caught up with the game. He's like an Ordeal Call 2. Like how much would you have to pay an older dude to catch up with the game and be that invested? Like I don't know about that. Whereas like, you know, like Hoyoverse and other games, I feel like, you know, the voices probably get paid. I don't know. Just a hunch. I don't know if that's true. Okay, so I brought Habitat. Let's put a Black Grail. Got spooked by Drake on the Charlemagne's banner. Damn, sorry, bro. Do you think I should start saving for Arcueid, and is she as good at that people make her out to be? Also love your channel. Oh, thank you. Basically what Yuki said. If you're gonna be going for Arcueid, you have to be going for a high NP level for her. So if you're not a whale or you don't have a lot of quartz, in my opinion, it's probably best to skip out on her from a gameplay standpoint. Because that NP1, she's not good at all, if I'm going to be blunt. She's not good at just NP1. If you want her for collection purposes, knock yourself out. But gameplay purposes, because it sounds like you've heard a lot of people say she's really good. Which she is, but you need her NP3 plus for her to be really good. And notice the choice of words there. She's good, but she's not amazing. She's not broken. She's not game changing. She's just really good. That's the cap of it, because she suffers from not having the best damage ever. Okay, so I gotta kill 10 enemies. Ooh. Okay, so Habitat definitely. You know what? I'm gonna bring Arash. It's been a while since I bring the homie Arash. You know, young Arash. So he's gonna handle 3 enemies. Habitat's gonna handle another 3. Hopefully. And then, you know what? Fuck it, Arjuna with another kaleidoscope. Let's freaking go all out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. No problem, bro. No problem. Okay, so if I end up caving in, I'm just hope for 1 copy of Arc. I mean, yeah, the chances are pretty good, to be fair. If you have a lot of servants trained, you're gonna get a lot of quartz from Anniversary. So as long as you've been training your servants, you should be good. Okay, so I'm just gonna rash this first wave. I gotta kill 10 enemies within 5 turns. So Rash should clear this first 3. No problem. It's like a truck. He just dies. He's gone. Doesn't exist anymore. Even though there is a rider here, it only has 28k HP. Habitat should be able to kill, I would assume. Should be no problem. These buffs kind of don't matter. And there's a chance this Lancer is going to survive, but I think with a little bit of help from Siegfried, it should be fine. Oh, I said rider earlier. I meant assassin. Or if you want pseudo support from Mashu, Shiki, any living enemies is fine. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is gone. Yeah, because Arcueid does support pseudo servants, or not pseudo servants, living humans, I should say. It just so happens to be some pseudo servants, not all of them. Okay, so 3 more enemies. So we're gonna have Mahoyo do his thing. Okay, this one just is this NP gain, right? Yeah. Might as well use this. Gain some NP. Doesn't get to 100% somehow. Crazy. Yeah, generally, if you're going for Arcueid, strictly gameplay, NP3-ish, NP3 plus, or don't go for her at all. But if you like her character, you like her story, you don't really care about NP levels at that point, then whatever, dog. Just get one and be done with it. Okay, there's no... He has no battery, I don't think. Damn, Siegfried. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, dude? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We could just... We just kill. We could just kill. We'll combo Arjuna altar. Get rolled. Get rolled. She's a great servant for the foreigner fight in Lostbelt 7, but once you learn that fight's gimmick, she's not necessary. Which foreigner fight? Lostbelt 7? This is Ort. I don't think you're talking about Ort though. I just don't remember which fight you're talking about. But I'm not doubting what you're saying. I'm sure there's a specific fight where Arcueid's dummy with the sauce. Okay, this fight, defeat 10 enemies again. Defeat 10 enemies within 5 turns. It's the same gimmick? What the fuck? Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take it. We're really gonna be doing this shit again? Alright. Interesting. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We literally talked about this earlier. I don't know why. I guess it's just brain farted. Yeah, that the shadow foreigner servants. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. We literally just talked about it and forgot. Again, it's early as fuck in the morning for me, so like I'm starting to become brain dead right now. So apologies. Do I use a rash or habitat? I think I'll use habitat. I don't know if that's the right decision. There's a 70k HP assassin. The next wave, there's going to be a 72k HP assassin, so that doesn't matter. Okay. Maybe a full combo she might kill, probably not though. Yeah, definitely not. She's not doing... Yeah, no. 40k? I feel like even Grailed... No, not... Yeah, Grailed to 120. She's not killing this thing. Yeah, she's just not doing 40k more damage at Grailed. Okay. We got 2 enemies down. We got killed 10. Fuck. Okay. Okay, Arjuna. Okay, Rash. Okay, Rash is definitely gonna kill 2 of these guys. I don't know about that last assassin. But now we have Arjuna here, so Arjuna is gonna help out a little bit, I think. Yeah, I got. She had support. Yeah, she definitely would be killing. Okay, Stella should kill. Ooh, it only does 34k. Oh, I thought it did a little bit more. Oh damn, that male assassin's still alive. So we've only killed 4 so far. Not looking that good. Honestly, not looking that good. Because we got to kill 10. We got what, 3 more turns after? Oof. Ooh, 3 more turns. I think I'm gonna hold off on NP this turn. Just because this male assassin is already close to dying. Kind of wish it died last turn. But the luck of the draw, you know? Okay, so we're just gonna do this. I actually don't know Roland's Bond C on the top of my head. I probably do know. I just don't remember. Okay, so okay, nice. Arjun does kill, thankfully. Extra damage against debuff. Coming in handy. And almost died just then. I need to go use his guts. That would have been tragic. Okay, definitely Mahapralaya is killing. Just did those buffs just to really make sure. Whenever I deploy him, I play Pal Venus team from WWE. I like that I know that reference as somebody who's watched WWE for pretty much my entire life. As a 26-year-old who's been watching a lot of WWE since I was like 5 probably. Damn. The homie Val Venus. That gimmick would not be tolerable today. That's for sure. Yeah, how many enemies did I kill? I feel like I'm pretty damn close. If not already hit 10 enemies. I don't know how I beat this fight in JP. Yeah, not gonna lie, this fight probably had my number in JP. I'm not sure how I beat it either. Without knowing the gimmick. Yeah, it's over now. Must have done something similar because I know I was using Habitrot a lot in JP for the story like I am right now in NA. Just because of how good she is. Or maybe I relied on crits or something. I'm not sure. And next one. I think this is the Kriemhild fight. Okay, Kriemhild. Okay, we are fighting her. Battle ends after first bar break. Okay, so we don't have to go that crazy. We are forced to have Siegfried in the front, which I'm okay with, I guess. Instead of Musashi, just to really make sure we win this, I'm gonna bring Yang. Even though we just need to break that first bar, just really want to make sure. And then instead of Castoria, let's just bring Koyanskaya. Just to help with Siegfried. And I still want to bond with Ibuki and Enkidu, so I'll keep them in the back. Habitrot's gonna do decent damage, switch off into Yang. Yang's gonna take the hits, while Siegfried's gonna do good damage with Koyanskaya buffs. Okay, there you go. There you go. Castoria plus Habanyan is such a drug. Yeah. The Habitat art looping is crazy. Ooh, 900k HP. Wait a second. What did I just walk myself into? And I don't think she has a dragon trait, so it's not like Siegfried does extra damage. But okay, so we win after breaking the first HP bar. So let's take things one step at a time. Queen focuses on Sieg. I guess I'm not surprised, but what if I use... Because Yang has target on herself, so does that circumvent that? Or I guess we'll see. If that helps. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, taunt. Uses taunt on herself, like that's gonna do shit. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Siegfried could do a full combo, so I feel like I'm more inclined Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Drop more crit stars and do this to get the target in and the sun on herself. And might as well go all in. Does this heal him? Yeah, I might as well use it, right? Okay, so this NP. This might even kill. This might even kill. Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit. Full combo crits. 1 coin Skya buff. And then if all else fails, we got Yang, who's gonna tank hits thanks to the taunt. As well as inflict burn and defense down on Kriemhild. Yeah, actually not doing a lot at all. Not at all. So we are definitely going to be needing Yang. Yeah, okay, so it does work. It does work indeed. And she takes all those debuffs. So if we could just get to Yang's NP, then we are golden. We can absorb. Probably should have brought maybe like Castoria instead of Koyan. I thought Siegfried would do a little bit more. Gonna be honest. I thought Siegfried would do a little bit more. But alas. And she absorbs anything. That's crazy. Ugh. Okay. I definitely should have brought god dang Castoria. And the other two in the back really do not help our situation. It sucks because I want to take advantage of those defense downs. I don't think I'll be able to. Especially since he drained our MP. Oh, target on Koyan. Interesting. Kind of wish you targeted Yang instead. That way she could get her MP. Castoria still on raid up in NA? I don't think so. But I don't know. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we won't be able to take advantage of this defense. Ugh. She isn't anymore. Again, congratulations, Banders, for finally getting a Castoria. Love to see it. Oh damn. Okay, so now she has her NP. Target's not on Koyan anymore. So that means Siegfried's pretty much fucked. Which honestly I'm okay with. I'm more than okay with. And then to switch out to Ibuki. Ibuki and Enkidu's in the back. I think we're eventually going to win this quest. Just wish instead of Koyan I brought Castoria. I just thought Siegfried would do a little bit more. Just because typically with these NPC force support, they're designed to be able to help win. But in this case, Siegfried's just useless. Doesn't matter. He's a force support. Okay. Good thing Kriemhild is a single target. Otherwise that would have been treacherous. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Ibuki's here. Not really gonna help much. I mean, I guess you could help us drop crit stars. Just to facilitate Yang. Might as well use Yang's NP. Waver and Reynes can finally rest. I don't have enough pages for skills ascension though. Damn. Well, the important thing is you have her. So now you just gotta farm forever. Okay, so Yang does good damage thanks to the burn. Extra damage gets burned from her CE. Okay, good damage. I think she doesn't start healing herself or anything. Kriemhild's voices are crazy. Okay, now Enkidu's here. Okay, not really gonna do anything. Okay, so Yang's gonna tank the hits while inflicting burn, and then next turn, ideally we should have NP for the dub. I just did that for the extra crit damage for Ibuki. Bring in some of the main quests. I might have enough at the end. Okay, fair enough. And you get those pupils, my G. Okay. Alright, this next NP definitely winning. Again, we only got to break her once and then we win. But the next battle we have to win for real. But the next battle shouldn't be as annoying as far as like her HP. Yeah, her HP is a lot lower. I'll just bring pretty much the same team. But instead of Koyan, I'll bring Castoria. That way Yang is gonna do dummy damage, get to her MP faster. Alright, get rolled. Get rolled. Okay, next battle, Kriemhild again. Then some bullshit afterwards. We're nearing the end. Slowly but surely. That's usually how it is. It's usually the first couple quests, for some reason, are super fast. They go by fast. And then it gets really slow towards the end. Okay, so I moved Yang to the front in the chance that Habitat's NP could arts chain with Yang. That way we could build up some NP right off the jump. Yeah, I think so. Instead, you know what? Sorry, Enkidu, but I'm gonna bring Tamo just in case as a failsafe, another art support for Yang. I'm gonna keep Ibuki in here just because I'm bonding with her. Trying to get 30 more quartz, why not? Habitat's there for, again, those buffs as well as the that arts chain. Yeah, that cookies and cream. Kriemhild. Okay, so a lot less HP than before, so one Yang NP to the face should be able to do it. Siegfried's absolutely useless. You got Mystic Eyes of Penetration. Increase damage against Berserker. Okay, so he's actually gonna do decent damage now. Would have been good earlier, but that's okay. Okay. And this is last. How long is it? Like 3 turns. Oh, you know what? We'll just do it now. Okay. You know she's not gonna go after her, so we use her first skill. So we use Yang's first skill. Just bring George. I could have, I suppose. Oh, she did decent damage. I've shot decent damage. Yeah, because George could inflict the dragon, right? That's okay though. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do this. Drain NP. You know what? I'll hold off on. I was gonna use Castoria's skills to raise Yang's NP, but I'm gonna hold off because I think Siegfried's NPs are gonna be able to kill anyway. With extra damage against. Yeah, I might be overestimating his strength right now, but I think with full combo we should get this. And then Kriemhild is gonna go after Yang, get some defense downs as well as some burns. Yang's gonna NP next turn, do dummy damage. I think we just win. We just win. Yeah, okay, so decent damage, better than before. Full combo, definitely killing. At break, she inflicts curse on one enemy. Ooh, okay. Yang is about to take all those curses, that's fine. If I brought Van Gogh, that would have been super useful. Okay, get wrecked. All according to plan. Now we can just do this. Just for that art, it's not really for the protection. Full combo. This should break. Yeah, with full combo, we should have enough to get NP for next turn. Yeah, okay, so that should, yeah, definitely. A little bit more than enough. Full combo. Nice crit. Didn't really matter, but it does matter for NP gain. We're at 50%. We still haven't used Castoria's first 2 skills. Unless she drains right now, we should be good. It does use her NP, but she is going to prioritize Siegfried. Siegfried can die for all I care. Next turn. Oh! Wait, I didn't have target on her, though, right? Yeah, I didn't. Okay, so she went after Yang anyway, despite her not having a target on her. Thankfully, Yang tanked that like a champ. That could have been bad though. I had the potential to be really bad, but thankfully, wasn't as bad as it could have been. So now NP full combo should win this, especially with mystical buffs now. Yang hard carrying. This is why you are my berserker killer. I keep my favorite single target foreigner. See ya later, Valeria. Hope you have a delicious and hope maybe even healthy dinner. Maybe even a healthy dinner. Why not? Okay, next battle, I believe we fight husband and wife. Siegfried and Claimhild. Both enemies have no NP bar. Okay, so they're just gonna get absolutely star railed. Siegfried gains damage up. Claimhild gets... Okay, husband and wife. Fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna go needlessly hard on them. For no reason. I'm gonna bring Gil. Gil's gonna clear. Again, I have no purpose of doing it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. One's a berserker, one's a saber. They're both weak to Numa Elish. I mean, name a better situation than now, huh? Let's go do that for the extra bond. Do I have another bond C I could fit in? No, I don't think I can. No. Yeah, I think we got it, even with no damage C. Probably could have actually. I could have gave like a 3-star C. Yeah, MHXX is another good one. But yeah, I prefer Yang. I know I said favorite single target foreigner, but she's actually probably one of my favorite single target servants, period. Top 5, for sure. Okay, so Gil. Gonna show husband and wife how it's done. Y'all are cute, but Gil has to take you down. Oh, you got a defense up of some kind? Guess what? Gil's command code just so happens to remove that. So, get rolled. And even if you survive this turn, you're definitely not surviving next turn. Okay, so Gil's gonna remove that. Oh, it actually doesn't. For some reason, I thought, the Aya command code does remove defense buffs, I guess, whatever. How many copies of Kid Gil you need to 120 that bastard? A metric fuck ton. I don't know the exact number, the exact math. All I know is that I had that amount, so I'm okay. I'm good. But it is a lot. It is a lot. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, sorry husband and wife, but at least you guys will be together forever, you know, in the afterlife. That's why I killed you both at the same time. Damn, I feel almost kind of bad. At least it was a quick and I would assume painless death. I feel like Aya is like a kind of an instant kill for those without defensive capabilities. So I'm sorry. I should just stick to half shot. Yeah, probably. Yeah, bye. Bye, husband and wife. You guys were cute while it lasted. Okay, and this act is the second to the last act, but it is the last act with battles. So pretty much we're left with the Moriarty fights. The first Moriarty fight we don't have to win. The second Moriarty fight we have to win. So literally we have 2 more battles left and the chapter's done. The last act is just all cutscenes, and then we get the Grail, we get the CE, we get the Quartz, and we'll be happy as happy could be. Okay, we got more shit to burn. I wish they would just put it in the present box at this point, because Jesus, burning EXP cards left and right. I know this is probably a bad time, but how do I tell the bro Siegfried I want you know what's funny? If you tell him that, just based on his character, I feel like he would not necessarily not have any issue with it, but I feel like he wouldn't get angered by that. But if you tell her that, I feel like she'd get pissed. I feel like Siegfried would be like, you know, he would be against it, but he won't beat your ass for it. Whereas Kriemhild will definitely be like, what? Ew, get the fuck away from me. And she'll probably beat your ass. I mean, you and a lot of people, Banners. Not gonna lie, you and a lot of people. I believe this battle ends after 2 turns. That's it. You don't. He'll probably say sorry if he walks in on you doing that. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like he's like, as strong and as respectable of a warrior he is, I feel like he's like a super goody two-shoes that he'll kind of, you know, in a way, let you. He'd be like, okay, you could tell her if you want to do that. Okay, there you go. Okay, so fortunately Sherlock is Dunzo Malunzo. Bye-bye. And then the next fight is going to be the real deal sex appeal. There it is. Okay, again, I remember this fight being absurd. So we're forced to bring Charlemagne in the front, forced to bring Mashu in the front. So my strategy, I guess, is I'm going to support Charlemagne as much as I can with Skadi. And then in the back, I'm going to have a fuck ton of Avengers. I'm going to have Taira. He's going to be able to outlast most Avengers, if not all Avengers. I'm going to have Jalter for the crit damage as well as the buff block that might come in handy. And then I'm actually not going to bring Kama Avenger because he's AoE. I think I'll bring Merlin just for that buster crit for Jalter as well as that protection for the team that could be useful. Or not even could be, that will be useful. Obviously, I'm going to bring Bronze Seas. Jalter, we're going to focus on some crit action. Taida, we're going to give you... Does this spam protection? He does have a 50% unremovable evade. Okay, just because of that, I'm going to give you this CE, which I recently maxed out this CE after this past event. I just got all the EXP CEs and gave it to this. So this has a 25% extra NP damage as well as ignore invincibility, as well as some NP gains. So pretty good CE all around. Mainly bringing it for that ignore invincibility. Just because this guy apparently has an unremovable 50% proccing evade, and I don't want to deal with the RNG on that. Then Merlin. This guy Pierce. I need him to live, so I think I'll give him that C. I don't know, that's the best choice. Skadi Kaleidoscope, I think I'm okay with that. Just so she could use her NP when I need her to. Mashu, don't really care what she does. Honestly. Okay, Jalter and Taida are like the last line of defense. And we should be good with this team. In JP, I'm pretty sure I won with Enkidu in the back. Because I told myself I would beat every hard quest with Enkidu or Gil. But since I've already technically done that in JP and NA, I'm just going to go all in. Mystic Code. Does it matter what Mystic Code I use? I'm going to bring this one just because of the protection. The skin, or not the skin, the skill cooldown is pretty useful. Okay, we'll see. 3-player it is then. Oh yeah, dude. Why not? Okay. Alright. Watch me just absolutely wash this quest. But again, I remember this one being kind of fucked up. I guess technically I could have just switched out either Mashi or Charlemagne for Taida. That way Skadi could support her. But Ooh, decent cards. Okay. Let me just make sure. Charlemagne. Yeah, okay. So he is level 10. All of his skills. Increase NP gain. Apply hero state. Is applied to yourself when damaged. 5 times for yourself when you are not invincible. Interesting. Okay. Is he a 50% battery? I'm actually gonna look this up. I really don't want to make any stupid mistakes. I just want to make sure. He has a battery. I just don't remember if it's 50% on top of my head. I'm like nerfed right now. I'm like really tired. I feel like it is. It's a 30% battery. Okay. No, we're not gonna use this turn. We're just gonna use this one. And yeah, I think that's what just gonna do. That fence down, and then Skadi's, then full combo, quick. Oh, if we had mighty chains, we would have had a chance of critting, but we don't. By the way, one of the coolest NPs. I like the music too. I know it's from Extella, but still. There you go. Does okay damage for neutral. Okay, he gave himself evade. I just realized he does have evade ignore or ignore evade, so Skadi's NP might be actually pretty useless later if he still has that buff. It is a 3-turn buff, so oof. That is a problem. That is indeed a problem. Okay, Charlemagne doing decent. Okay, honestly, if you keep attacking Charlemagne, I wouldn't mind. Just so you could get some NP. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I think we're gonna full combo Mashu. Just to for sure get the kill. I could use Charlemagne's arts to build up NP, but I really want to make sure I break Moriarty this turn, so I'll just full combo Mashu, starting with quick so I can build up some crit stars for next turn. Yep, that should kill. Wow, actually pretty good damage from Mashu. Pretty good damage. Nice defense down. And Moriarty nurses a chance of evade. Man, this one it gets annoying, I'm pretty sure. That 50% evade is so damn annoying. And he put a NP damage down on Charlemagne. Damn. Okay, 1 turn only. It's not like we're utilizing it this turn, so that's okay. So how long does that last? 3 turns. Okay, so just 3 turns for chance of evade. Actually, not the worst. Unfortunately, Skadi is dying. I was gonna use our NP, but then again, this guy has sure hit for 1 more turn, so I'm just gonna use this. So Mashu takes the hits, and Skadi could live for 1 more turn. Okay, so Mashu, if you die, it's okay. If you don't, then it is what it is. You tag up to Mashu, interesting. Okay, so now we're free to use Skadi's NP. I'm debating if I want to though. He doesn't have ignore or evade anymore. I feel like I should, just to make sure Skadi does live this turn. Actually, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna just do this. I could use Mashu's NP, but I'm actually gonna save it for later. The Archchain get Charlemagne's NP. That's okay, that's okay. And now he's just gonna go after Mashu again. Okay, he didn't give himself the ignore evade. We just gotta pray he doesn't do that. If he does that... Okay, I thought he was gonna do it just then. Okay. Okay, I definitely have to Skadi NP this turn, probably. Because even if I use Mashi's NP, her NP's trash anyway. The crits on Skadi will still kill her, most likely. Yeah, I'm doing alright so far. I could protect Skadi via Mystic Code, but I feel like I should save that Mystic Code skill for like dire situations. This isn't that dire. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use both Skadi. Actually, no, just Skadi's NP. I was gonna use Skadi and Mashi's NP just, you know, to double up on that defense, but I feel like that's unnecessary. Charlie Invul. Charlie's good though. I'm not really worried about him. Oh, it's to any ally. I'm stupid as fuck. I didn't realize that. I could literally just give it to Skadi, huh? That's a good. I didn't even. All right. That's a good fucking point. Oh no! See, this you're the Charlemagne expert. I'm just a dude. Okay, that changes things a little bit. Okay, so Skadi gets her skills back next turn. Charlemagne can NP next turn. And I'm pretty sure Moriarty's evades are gone as well next turn. So everything that is going to happen next turn, essentially. Okay. I just got to hope, worst case scenario, actually, Moriarty uses a battery right now and just NPs everyone. Okay, unfortunately, none of that actually hit. Okay, please do not use your battery. Oh, you whore. Oh, you fucking whore. And you know what? Because you're a whore, I'm gonna be a whore too. No, we're not doing that. We're not playing your games, dog. I just quit the game. I'm gonna restart it. Now, fuck that, dog. You're wondering where did the game go? I'm literally restart. Like, fuck that. Alright, he wants to play games, bro. I'm about to use Skadi's NP. Granted, now I just wasted Charlemagne's first skill. But now we know. Damn. Ugh. That's the first and only time so far in the stream that I had to restart. I knew this quest was going to be goddamn annoying. I'm doing alright, but Jesus Christ. Okay, you bitch. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have ignore evade this time. Watch him not use his NP this turn though. Be so fucking dumb. Yeah, we're just gonna hope then. We're just gonna pray. This time we're not gonna use Mashi's NP. Instead, we're gonna use Skadi's. Protect the entire team, assuming he is gonna use his battery again, NP the entire squad. Squad's gonna tank it thanks to Skadi, assuming he doesn't also use his ignore evade. Then next turn we're going all in, all out. That's fine. He's not gonna NP like a bitch. He's not gonna NP. This motherfucker didn't NP. Granted, we still have our evade on both of our main servants, so it's not the worst outcome. The question is, do I really want Mashi to die? Because honestly, her debuffs are actually pretty useful. Kind of wish I saved Charlemagne's invincibility, but it actually came in handy last turn because he did go after Skadi a little bit. It did come in handy. Okay, you know what? This might bite me in the ass later, but I'm gonna protect Mashi. That will more than likely bite me in the ass right now, but her debuffs are honestly putting in work right now. I'll use Charlemagne's NP next turn, but I feel like Mashi's actually putting in work right now with the debuff she's inflicting. I might need that. Yeah, I was hoping she would crit. Yeah, Mashi actually being like clutch right now. Clutch god. Okay, next turn, Charlemagne. Skill seal. Ooh, wait. Actually, a little bit annoying. I forgot he does that. Okay. Ah, it's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna. Did I unseal this turn? Debating if I want to. Fuck. Charlemagne has a full combo. I really want to NP with him. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, so I'm gonna do Skadi instead of Charlemagne because Skadi's closer to dying, so I have to use her skills now. Full combo. Fortunately, can't use Charlemagne's quick up to the skill seal. That's fine. Hopefully, Skadi doesn't die this turn with the defense ups, because she does still have her 50% battery, which I could use next turn. 85k, actually pretty good. Sick nasty with the sauce. Okay, unfortunately, if Charlemagne at least crit once, we would have been able to get to the next break, but no. You'd think doing this after JP would make it easier. Turns out it didn't help. To be fair, I think it did kind of help because in JP, I lost pretty much before the first break, I think. Or I restarted because I was like, yo, fuck this. Oh man, he has evade. 2 left. 3 P gauge. Freak critical strength gets evil. He's evil, so you know I'll use this just for that. That seems weird, but I just want to make sure his arts attack does kill. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, crit up. Okay, that might get annoying. Okay, Skadi's dead, unfortunately. Debating on quitting so I could use her third skill. You know, no, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it for real now. We're gonna play it for real. Okay, this time Mosh is dead. Okay, now we got Merlin and Jalter, the OG Buster team, Buster squad. Oh, Charlemagne has a full combo with quick. Honestly, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Kind of want to save his battery, although he does have extra damage. Against Divine and Demonic, which Moriarty definitely isn't. And that extra attack up sounds good, but I'll save this just because of his battery. Attack up to everybody. Crit up for 2 turns. Okay. Full combo. And then we have 60% and 100% crit chance on both quick cards. So this could be really good if we do crit with that 60%. This should do decent damage. 42k, actually not that great. And doesn't crit with a 60% bet. Bitch. Okay. That's fine. Attack up on Charlemagne, that's fine. I have a couple of things I could do. Obviously, I could use Charlemagne's battery, which is apparently 30%. Thank you, Yuki. And then Merlin's first skill. So I got NP again. But honestly, I kind of just want to NP with Jalter. I think I'll just NP with Jalter. I think I'll just do that. Yeah, let's just do that. I think I'm okay with that. Then Merlin's protected, Jalter's protected, so even if this man somehow NP's next turn, Charlemagne's probably gonna die. But Merlin and Jalter will be alive, Taida will come out and should be able to win in a battle of attrition. Yeah. Should be good. Probably should have used Charlemagne's second skill just for the extra attack up, you never know. But whatever. Actually didn't even need the crits, just needed NP. NP 32. Wow. 312k. Okay. Nice. Okay. Could use Charlemagne's NP, but I think a full combo Jalter is definitely better. No offense, Charlemagne. Granted, Charlemagne's been putting in work. And Jalter just hard fucking carries. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If I could race shift at this moment or go back in time, I would slap the shit out of my self from 2 years ago. Because this felt a lot easier. Granted, I'm able to read the gimmick, read the buffs and the debuffs, and I have a monitor here that I actually didn't use the information on the wiki page. I just mainly used the information in the game itself. Yeah, that was easy as hell. What the fuck? Yeah, Jalter with the crits, full combo crits. That was not as bad as I remember. I remember restarting that quest a number of times. And that's pretty much it for the chapter. Kind of anticlimactic. I remember that fight being a lot harder. So literally, none of these fights I had to restart. Thankfully, I'm not complaining about that. And the fight that I thought was going to be the hardest, granted, it took the longest, and I did have to quit the game once. So it was technically still the hardest. But it wasn't as bad as I remember. I was fully expecting that quest to take an hour. But we finished the Lostbelt, or the chapter. Proof complete or unprovable. Damn, that's crazy. Still love Charlie's fine art. Yeah, I mean he looks good. Damn. So we get the Grail, we get the CE. And most of all, I get to go to sleep. Been streaming for 3 Grails. Wait up, I don't remember that. I mean that was definitely a thing. I just do not remember that. Holy hell. Okay. We got the CE. And this disappears into the cosmos. Lost in the cosmos in the Lostbelt. Lostbelt 7. Nahui Biktla. Yes, sir. And then we gotta wait another 5 years for that Lostbelt. And by 5 years, I mean 7 months. It's just actually a long time. Jesus Christ. And there's a CE featuring the homie slices. Constantinos, Crimehild, Joanne, Don Quixote. Okay, cool. Not bad. All right. Well, there you go. That's pretty much it. No gacha rolls, nothing crazy. Next set of gacha rolls for NA. Deadass gonna be anniversary. Not gonna be rolling for Moriarty Ruler next week. Definitely not gonna be rolling for Charlemagne or any of these other servants currently rated up. Literally not gonna be rolling until anniversary. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, good luck, Yuki. I wish you nothing but good luck. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out if you haven't already. And if you're watching this as a video and you still haven't hit the like button, you're crazy. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go to sleep right now. I'm dead tired, so I'll see you guys in anniversary as far as and I'm actually gonna be streaming in a couple days for JP, because JP's having a stream in a couple days, so I'm gonna be streaming that. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.